Hello! Welcome to Tabletalkers Conquest of Iron Session 3. Last time the Conquest of Iron began in earnest, with the Band of Iron taking a heavily fortified port town. During the siege, they found one of the controller units, and basically through a combination of acid and incredibly dangerous wyvern venom that made it not exist quite quickly. So we will resume somewhat shortly after the battle, as everyone is kind of licking their wounds, taking stock of everything that's occurred, and basically figuring out what it is people are wanting to do with this town that they've just taken. To start it off, though, I have heard of a somewhat grim undertaking one of our members is having. So, Jodak, further elaborate what your plan here is.
Too grim. I probably shouldn't go along with it.
Well, it's
But
just mechanically.
yeah, I would like to go, find one of the bodies of some enemy that flopped over
Why
when we
don't
finished our siege.
Not hard.
why don't you just do the big guy?
Because the big guy isn't mind controlled. I want to figure out why and how they're being mind controlled.
So we can take over all the minions after we kill the big guys. Okay. Good
Or
plan.
there's a way we could potentially find a way to cure them of their mind controlledness without killing them. So that's my intention, to go find the body of some enemy that died and wasn't horrendously stabbed to death.
Not
And so his
hard
head
at
itself
all.
intact.
I'm assuming you're just going to land a destroyer and have some of your guys just go carry a heavy object.
Yes.
Okay. It's mere moments after landing that you guys find a dead military unit, and then you bring it inside to your little emergency, like, patch people up chamber that you have on this ship.
This is all entirely having to do with its brain, I think, because it's mind control. So I define. Do you have a rotary saw of some sort?
There are various emergency medical equipments, of which you believe you could probably get the intended result, if you roll well on a medicine check, which you should probably do now.
All right. Just medicine check. Got it. I'm hoping for a natural one for this.
Just so you can re-roll it, I see.
Yes.
You
I have a 12.
Okay.
you asked for a rotary saw in medieval times.
You had high expectations.
I had high
I
expectations.
like your gumption, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
In
This is an
fairness,
Attica ship.
the other
It
party
might have
has
it.
one.
What?
The other party has a rotary saw? What?
Yes.
Fair.
But
Yeah.
you go outside, find a deceased soldier, to get him up there, get him on the table, you get their helmet off, things like that, and then you're like, how do I guess I'll just, and then you just kind of take a blade and just peel back the scalp. It's kind of gruesome. You just have a skull. And you're not really sure how to tackle it.
I should have kicked everyone out of the room before I started this.
No, probably not.
Ragnar's not in there at all.
Am I at least in an isolated corner, away from prying eyes?
No, you got your Orky boys there with you. They're like, what the fuck is he doing?
Does anything look out of order?
From what you've currently have like a view on, not really. It looks like if they do burrow inside, they don't physically go through the skull. If you have to really crack it open, that'll be a different check. Maybe because you didn't do too great on that first one, and you might want to have one of your impromptu orderlies render aid in some way, shape, or form to give yourself a help.
Any of you know medicine stuff, or how to properly break open someone's skull?
You just kind of hear him chuckling like, yeah, I can crack musical. What you looking for inside?
I don't know. I know these used to be normal people until they were attached by a worm or attacked by a worm or some type. I'm looking for that worm, but I don't want to just stir the melting pot.
So that sounds like you don't want the brains all spoot splatched.
Yes, I don't want that.
Then I
Fucking
don't know how to
remorse.
do that.
Do you know of anyone that has that ability to, has done this type of thing before? I hope. I know it sounds weird.
There's old Bolt Brain, but he just ain't the same no more.
What do you mean ain't the same no more?
I mean, he got a bolt in the brain and he ain't the same no more. Still walks around.
Still walks around just fine? Talking, walking,
Eh,
laughing, eating?
no, kind of like do one of the sort of kind of hand gestures.
Probably not him. But you might want to go get him anyway.
But then I got to find him from all this war stuff, and I don't know where they's at. If you want, I can hold it still while he hits it with something.
That'll help.
Oh.
That'll help a bit.
Alright.
Thank you. How big is the brain, and how much of his skull do I have to cut away?
It's approximately slightly smaller than head size. And the answer is as much as you feel like you need to.
Sounds like I'm gonna keep on cutting through the skull, trying to not disturb the brain, because
Trying to cut the skull with like a dagger or something? My god.
I could just get a hammer and crack it open, but that doesn't sound right.
That actually probably sounds more right.
Could I use like a hammer and a
Because you have to
dagger
try to
use,
treat
a
it like an
chisel and
egg.
pick?
Don't you have like a little fucking engraving hammer that came with like any of your kits?
Do I have kits?
Yeah,
I
you
don't
have
know.
like the fucking like gym kit thing. I don't know how that works.
I
don't
have
know what you have
thieves
to do for that.
tools. Thieves tools are sharp and pointy.
Thieves tools have a lot of different kind of things.
Thieves tool might have a miniature hammer I
I
can
think he was
use
talking about the
like
inscription.
chisel and picks. I know
I
he
was.
was, but I don't know what comes with that.
I don't either. That's
So I
why
was
I asked.
ignoring
Well, it
it.
probably does have things that you use to work with gems, like tiny hammers.
Yeah. So
But I
you
don't want to
just
go get all my gem stuff covered in blood.
Okay. But it's fine but it's fine for the thieves' tools?
Yeah, thieves tools are
which
fine.
is worse to get dirty. And you can clean it with prestidigitation.
I don't have that.
I do.
I wouldn't know that.
Okay.
Yes, you would.
At the end of the day, no matter what it is you're trying for, it leads to a medicine check. Which normally would probably be disadvantaged because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. But is a straight roll because you have very helpful orc voice.
Oh
Very
my
helpful orc boys.
God.
We're very helpful.
Kill me.
Oh, cool. I have a 20.
Excellent.
Not natural, but 30-20.
So,
Skype.
you're a combination of things unspeakable and indescribable on this current podcast. We will say that you managed to Surgeon Simulator crack open the head.
Surgeon Simulator 2 crack open the head.
Ooh, even fancier.
No.
Is it not?
No, it's not.
I didn't play either of them. I'm looking for anything worm colored, so I think it's black oozing
Okay.
type thing.
Looking at the
That's
brain,
not just
it
cerebral fluid.
doesn't look okay. Whereas you have a general idea of what gray matter is supposed to look like because you've been on a battlefield. This one looks sick and like black, inky, and black. So you
I
don't see any
have
like
worms.
big external damage points after you kinda Get it out.
Hmm.
It doesn't
Examining
appear
further
to
would be another
live on the
medicine check.
surface.
Unless there's something that you want to look at in particular.
Looks like I should probably start sectioning it out. I don't remember the bridge between the left and right brain is called, but I was going to cut that split into halves.
It does have a name. I
It
don't
does have a
remember what
name.
it is. Medicine check so you don't fuck it up. You're
Is
just
it a
chopping
normal
things.
roll?
Realistically, if you want your Orky boys to help, they will, but at the same time, they think it's kind of gross, so they don't want to.
You can all, leave and go do other things if you want. That's perfectly fine.
I mean, I can't look away.
It's grossly enthralling.
Yeah, dim words.
Orky boys, got it. I forgot what medicine was. Cool. Is an orc boy helping me?
They can hold it still.
Does that give me advantage?
Probably would, because you're just cutting things at this point.
Okay. I had a 3. Now I have a 4.
You suck. Don't you have like a psychic thing to make you not fail as hard?
I do have that psychic thing that makes me not fail as hard. I
Oh my
forgot about that.
god.
Let me use that, because I obviously failed just here.
How awake is this man, okay?
It is now an
gonna
8.
keep-
Oh my god, it's still bad. It's useless.
It's just a d6 I can add. That's it. I rolled a 4 in my d6 and move it up to an 8, which is still better than a 4 or a 3.
Given that the end goal is just cut the fucking thing in half, I'll let you have it with an 8. You start to take an acid dagger to realize it's made of acid, then you put it down, grab a normal one.
Move that disposition dagger I haven't tried yet, but I shouldn't use that while using messing with the delicate organ.
What are you
Like
staring
this.
at?
But you manage it, and as you're kind of looking closer, you can kind of make out where things may have been weird. It looks like the organism itself has just a fucking appeared, evaporated, did something. It's no longer there. But just looking at the area where you're assuming it was, it looks like there's a big like hollow area where it probably lived, per se. And relatively fresh, like almost as much so as your dagger wounds that you added to it. You can see where it looks like it's spiked out.
I'm understanding this as a self-destruct feature, essentially.
That's very possibly accurate.
Well,
So,
as
on one hand, this means it can potentially be saved. On the other, it's going to be really hard to do so.
You want any additional connection of dots, you may roll insight checks. Unless you think you got it.
See, insight, something I'm actually decent with, so I will do that.
As I firmly believe in insight being flashes of, oh wait.
yeah, makes sense.
That's
Needs
24.
more nice.
I have an idea.
What, Jiggy?
24.
24. Okay. Okay, those winds are fresh. Everything fell over after the controller died. So it looks like if the controller knows it's about to die, its last command is kill yourself. Which makes just finding them and killing them significantly more deadly.
Oh my god, my dog's ears are so fucking cold.
I should help on that medicine check because I have a +3 medicine.
Now you're off doing other things. This is almost immediately after the battle.
Okay.
As soon as the bodies will be fresh and easy to get to. I know where this is. It's in a specific section of the ring. As in something that's on the outside, inside, somewhere that can be reached.
It's more
easier without destroying the entire
centralized.
ring.
Like, it's somewhere that you can't just get to without digging.
All right. Second dumb question. Can a psychic dagger go through someone's brain matter while they're living to attack a worm that's in the center of their brain?
Perhaps, but the problem is it looks like it's taking up a vital function.
And as a mechanics thing, don't you have to see them to attack them with that?
No.
No.
Okay. Making sure. That's why I asked mechanics thing.
But it looks like, from what you're gauging here, because of the little hollow that you found, they're taking up the function of something important while they're inside. So even if you do that, there's still a giant hole in your fucking brain. Which may be bad for continued longevity.
I mean, what did the boy say his name was? Nail Boy Jim or something? Old Neil? Something. He's working fine with a spike in his brain. I'm sure he could live without that section, maybe, possibly.
No one
Hopefully.
wants to be Bolt Brain.
Bolt Brain. There's his name. There's his name. I want to go find that guy.
Good luck.
Like at some point, I just want to go find him.
Sorry for the noise. I almost died.
Hey, anything else with your dead body?
Well, I just start cleaning up here since I found what I was looking for.
So, does that mean we should get some off the boat?
He butt off the boats?
Body. Good guy. Sneaky thing. You want the corpse in the med bay? Or can we toss it out the window?
Oh. Yeah, okay.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
I'm
Jeez.
sorry. I was being a little bit slow. Probably shouldn't throw them overboard because we don't know what will happen. Also could just contaminate the water, which would be bad. So
You look out the window. You're on the ground.
you were just talking about throwing it off the sky ship. I thought you were taking it to one of the floating boats that are on the water and throwing it in the water. to
That's
get
way
rid of
over
it.
there.
I'll just take it out, just to be easy and simple. And it'll give me something to do, so I don't have to actually do any work.
Okay, since you volunteered to take your own body out, you take this. Just kind of drag it outside because you're nowhere near as strong as couple orc boys. Alright. Anything else in the immediate?
Not really. I think I had another plan, but I can't remember what it was.
Okie dokie. So, in that case, your guys begin the process of like properly going through the town, making sure there's no additional enemies, stuff like that. A general note, not everyone in the town was infected, but it seemed to be mainly like the military and other like combat people that were.
Mm-hmm.
That was general note. I don't know what else you want from me there to me.
You just stopped in what seemed like the middle of a sentence.
No.
Okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure that was something we already knew.
I know you guys knew it, I just didn't know if it came up during the talking about the session chat before the actual session.
Oh, okay.
So once you guys have a proper like control over the town now. You have a bunch of your boys trying to raid and figure out like what they can loot from the actual like keep. Additionally, let's be real here. You have an army of bandits. They are doing army of bandits thing after, taking over an area.
Probably should stop them.
Wherever
No violating of women. No killing of children.
wherever I am, if I'm not, because I remember we separated and all that stuff. Understanding that these are Bastion's people, I'm not stupid. Don't kill or enslave the people. Leave them the fuck alone. Take your heart's content. I don't give a
Okay,
fuck.
so it sounds like people are trying to lay down the law. Let's be real here. That would probably be an intimidation check from one of you with the other one giving the help action.
I can do it.
Could I help as well, as I am psychically connected to them?
Can't really stack help. They've got this.
Bastion's
I know,
gonna be
but
sitting
then
on the
it's
two-headed dragon.
Is that you giving me the help action or me giving you the help action? I don't know.
Who wants to roll the dice?
Like I said, I can do it, but you're the leader.
I have a plus
Leadership
4
is
to
just very
intimidation.
much.
I don't give away numbers because I consider that metagaming.
But you can't.
I got 19 total.
Okay, so he rolled.
Okay. Then you can have advantage to see if you can roll higher.
I think that was with advantage.
Okay.
Oh no, I didn't roll with advantage. That was my first roll.
And roll again.
20.
Alright, slightly better.
I wanted to see what mine was.
Well, too bad. I guess you don't get to. Okay, Vashnu, you're pretty quick on the uptake. You see what your people are doing, and you kind of step in and remind them who the fuck's in charge. They don't seem happy about it, but they relent.
I mean, you get new weapons and armor from a goddamn dwarven stronghold. Shut the fuck up and deal with it, bitch.
I'm gonna go where he said that out loud to him too.
Oh, any
Pretty
that
grumbly over
complained to me? Yeah, absolutely. You're getting brand new gear and fun things. Fuck off. I'm not going to listen to the complaining.
That, and it's just like we have a giant fund for the army too.
Yeah. It's just like go take more shit. Go have fun with any weapon you like. Like there's the armory over there. Go take.
Well, then the pertinent question becomes, are you also letting them raid, like, the treasury of the keep and stuff like that, or are you saving that to be mostly intact so whenever your backup arrives in however many days, it's there and they have access to more things?
First question there is, because we had plenty of time to talk to Trinket at least a little bit to see how warbands kind of operate, if he knows anything about that, because I know he had separated himself from it.
He knows about as much as you do. He was raised in a very different...
That's fine, but would we have any inclination as to if we're leading the warband, do we have first claim to loot, or do we give that up to them?
You absolutely have first claim to loot. Like, unless it's on the battlefield and someone, like, basically claims an item through combat, most of the actual spoils are going to be going to you guys first.
Okay, then I say we take a decent portion of it and give, like, we say take like half and give the rest to them. Or a little less than half even.
You guys are looting the treasure. Or that's what a vote is for.
That's what I say, yeah.
This is the town's treasury.
Yes.
Uh-huh. More incentive for them to keep fighting for me. I mean, whatever. Gold is is nice and all, but it's easy to get back.
Is it for the village? Is the question.
War is also expensive, so you have to take their expensive into account. We just kind of destroyed their walls, so then you would need some means of
Walls are
repairing them.
fine, but a lot of
Yeah.
their like defenses on the walls have big ass bolts in them for some reason.
I wonder how that could have happened.
Whistles innocently in front of big ass bolt flying machine.
And honestly, the new lord who takes over this town, 9 times out of 10 is just going to tax the people a little bit more and fix all that shit on his own anyway. Not a problem we have to deal with. That is honestly my character's approach.
I'm just
Tax
withholding
on war
actions
means
until there's a consensus.
Unhappy dwarves would lead to possible anarchy, and we're trying to make Vashnir into a hero. That's not the type of thing a hero would do.
A hero among his people. These are his people, but other people. See what I mean?
We still have to pay a portion of the damn army. So, I mean, we should at least give them a part of the treasury, and if we don't ourselves take much of it.
We don't have to pay them anything.
Yes, we damn well do.
Oh, with a raiding party. Oh, yeah, you fucking do.
Take them.
Yes.
That sounds dumb,
Yeah, I'm
actually.
here out of loyalty, man.
We've already stopped them from enslaving people. Don't stop them from taking weapons and money. That's not a good idea.
Nope. This is my decision making in the first place. It's Vashnir's.
I'm pretty sure
Yes,
we all
and we're
get that.
advising him on this.
No pressure, buddy.
I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Yes, so are we all.
Wait, that's my job.
No, you're the devil. You're devil.
I'm literally a lawyer.
That means you be teaching how to do good stuff, not telling him to be bad and evil and get caught.
Someone's never seen the movie Devil's Advocate. Got ya.
Yes.
He hasn't seen any movies.
That's fair.
Ever.
I should remember that. That's fair. Damn it. Oh, that's a good
I honestly forgot that was a movie until you said to me about it.
I mean, he even flaked on movie night.
He did flake on movie night. The bastard.
No, I didn't. Suddenly had a problem.
It wasn't purposeful flaking, but it still happened. Now, whatever the case, I think that Vashnir has to make a decision.
Like I said,
How
my vote
shitty is this place? How shitty is this place's condition right now?
This place is actually in pretty damn good condition. Like, aside from the, like, battle damage you guys just inflicted upon it, this is one of the bigger, more, like, established and well-off towns.
It's on the fucking big river, or part of the big river, so it's gonna be heavy trade.
Well, that's a few of them, but this one even has its own, like, dock wall.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. It has any fucking city that's on the water has hella trade. Hella trade.
Do I see anybody who looks like the head of the town, city?
Probably amongst the dead bodies, because of how dwarven culture works.
Yeah, he'd be head of military stuff too, usually.
Well, okay. To the townsfolks, for the time being, I guess I'll lay claim to the town if you guys don't mind, and I shall repair it when the war is over.
Are you asking the party if we don't mind, or the people?
No, I was talking to the people.
Okay, that's the only confusion I had there. It's fine.
Okay, so territorially you are claiming this as another one of your takes. Understood. I'm going to assume that you're going to have the people that know what to do and how to write that. Put that in there so that whenever the occupying force that's a couple days behind you arrive, they still understand that concept and have to abide by whatever rules you place here instead of whoever wants to lead that at the time.
Yes.
Okay. That's a power move.
Strategic move too. Now we're on a port.
And all in one, he laid claim to the entirety of the city, not just the money.
Was looking for a workaround. That was my workaround.
Hey, gonna piss a lot of other people off, but hey.
It's
Alright,
war. War is hell.
so that's the claimant happening there. General upkeep, you have men that are injured and would like time to recover, and your destroyer took a hell of a battering. It's a porcupine that flies.
So it's in pretty rough shape, is what I'm hearing.
Took a lot of
How?
That's an intimidation factor.
So the men know how to, the orcs know how to repair that, right? At least to a degree.
given time, resources, and
How
time.
long do they think they'll need time-wise?
Orcs known for their feats of engineering. Excellent.
Number of fucking days, weeks, months. Just give us a fucking number. I don't care.
Okay. Wondering it, you find someone that has like a blacksmith / engineering smock on, who's given the ship one of those little looks at him. Go over and ask for an ETA, and then they spout back. Well, you see,
Oh, god damn it.
there's a lot of bolts in that dead thing. That's going through lots of the other stuffs. So it's like, we got to get them out, and then we got to like make the stuff not holy anymore.
Mm-hmm. How long?
Yes.
I'm really tempted to say that you have this amount of days.
How far is our journey to the next destination?
We're not going to be able to do it on the go.
No. What I was getting at is just.
Give me a transportation method to determine length of time.
Well, don't we have the 2 carriers still?
I believe so.
I forget all what we have.
That
We-
brought all 3 carriers, actually. Because I know you brought a unit of Wyvern.
Yep, got the Wyverns and we got the.
And you said the other carriers could handle what, 2 or 3 units per carrier?
I think that it was without the Wyvern, it was significantly more. I can't remember exactly what I said at this point in time because I've slept a number of times since the last time we did this.
I'm pretty sure we only had 3 total ships.
I thought I had 3 flying ships.
I thought it was
had
1
some
destroyer and
floating
2
ships as well.
transports.
Yeah, we had 1 destroyer with us here and 2 transports. One of the transports was carrying part of our squad, with us included in that for like advanced, we need to take this over shit. And then the other one was carrying the entirety or what could be capable of whatever wyverns.
I thought it was only like half unit of the Wyverns. I thought it was like 100 or something like that.
No, it was a full unit of wyverns.
That's 50.
Yeah, it was a full unit of wyverns.
A lot of Wyvern.
Yeah. I remember that for a fact. We chose 1 transport to carry a full unit of wyverns because they are terrifying and worth it. And then we had our destroyer that fucking Thaddeus has been piloting, and then we had the other transport that was carrying us. Or supplies, I can't remember. because I don't remember how many ships we have in general.
Your
But I
total
know
mass
one-
is you have 3 transport ships and 1 destroyer.
Yeah, I know one of the destroyers was used strictly for hauling provisions. Like there was a bare minimum crew and it was hauling provisions. And most of the army was marching, from what I understood, because you couldn't put the
And that
entire
was
army on
during
ships.
your trip from Raktesh into Diakov. Actually, to get down here, everything was on boat.
Okay.
Sky
Hmm.
boat.
This is the issue with having things so long in between.
Shit happens. And last
I-
week,
I
video
know.
I would
game
like them
came
to
in.
start. Yeah, because I would like
Right.
them to repair it while we're going to the next one, but leave enough units behind so it won't get taken.
Well, if you just, like, wait, then other people are going to arrive, but if you take off now, you can leave a force behind here, and they'll just consolidate with the other forces and then take other things as you guys move on.
But you're
Because it
also
sounds like that thing isn't gonna last like another good fight. If it goes into another fight, it's gonna crash and burn.
but you're also leaving bandits and trusting bandits to not do bandit things while they fix up the ship.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a good idea.
For what it's worth,
That's the issue.
the next 2 locations on your battle map for part of your strategy, they're not anywhere near as heavily fortified as this one. Like,
Hey, I
that
have a
may not
question.
even be me rolling dice.
That's not the issue. I'm going
I know, I'm
with
just... What's
Daddy
required
go
is
back there
less.
fighting for his fucking life, and we're trying to get there and make sure that shit doesn't get fucked up.
Actually, I don't remember Eric saying he was fighting for his life. I remember Eric saying he was just starting the siege, and sieges could take months.
They
You
are
can draw
sieging
shit
that
out
area.
forever.
And
Yeah,
you can draw that out pretty damn well.
Yeah, I think what he's waiting on is Use to send a missive of, "Hey, we're on our way." From what I remember, the structure of that whole thing.
I believe Dylan has a thing to say.
Thing working now?
Hello?
It was working before. I was just in the middle of saying something.
Well, I mean, I tried saying something several times and was just soundly ignored every time.
I didn't hear you. Sorry.
10 minutes?
And it may have been a mic problem.
Yeah, that it may have been a mic problem.
Yeah.
If it's been
Yes,
10
why I
minutes.
left and came back.
Go say what you're saying. Say before it breaks again.
Didn't Vashner scalp somebody else's army of dwarves?
Yeah, you guys have dwarven units as part of your units.
So are any of them possibly engineers or people who could possibly just
Not
be overseers?
Engineers,
like-
no.
Do any of them have the possibility of learning how to be engineers?
Everyone does, even your orky boys.
Hell, we do.
You know what I mean, but sure. I'll take that. So basically go and leave a detachment of your orc raiders, and then go and have some dwarves be their overseers so that they can't just be bandits.
I may take
Inside a
umbrage
city.
with that.
Why'd you take umbrage with that?
Because, like,
They're
love them or
leaders
hate
out
them, these
there.
orcs feel a certain sense of, like, we were the first, we are his prime guys. If he
Mhm.
starts, like, saying, okay, these guys are the ones actually in control, then that feeling may be lost. And
Oh yeah, that's a terrible idea.
There's a beautiful word to describe that. Favoritism.
Yes.
Vashnir is automatically favoriting his people instead of the
Fine, then
others.
just ignore. Leave
Not
a
putting
small
favoritism for
team
loyalty.
of orcs
Mhm.
as engineers to go and fix the damn boat, and leave a larger party of dwarves there to go and fix the city, keep the city. And you can go and phrase it such like, "We're gonna leave these fuckers behind, while we go off to go have fun raiding." Okay, that
Well,
work?
didn't you say, Eric, that there was a detachment of whatever to hold the city coming in like a couple days?
yes,
Which is why we just need to go and leave a few people.
Well,
To
we're
keep the
staying
city
here
until then.
anyway for a couple days because we have people to heal.
We
Might as
can
well
leave them
just
behind
wait
and
for
come
them.
back and have them come join us later. But
Then we have a
fine,
small
alright,
force.
shut up.
That.
No, what Dylan's saying is accurate. You could continue blitzing, because the longer you don't seal off the avenues of reinforcements, the more chance it is that you'll meet some heavy resistance.
Yes, I understand that. It's
Which I thought was what we were planning on doing.
yes, but then
Then why are you
Thaddeus got
talking
the
about
ship shot to
staying?
pieces. We have to let people heal.
Well, you don't have
Yes,
to
and they can
include
stay
those
here and
people
heal.
in your thing. You could assign people to be here, and then by the time things get done and the reinforcements arrive, then they can just set off and rejoin when they are able to rejoin.
Yes, pretty much just exactly that. I don't really see what the whole issue is with it, James.
Dylan, I was just
Tactics
stating
are hard.
something and got interrupted.
You're acting like if there's some big deal with it, and I'm not seeing it. If
I
there's
don't think
see a
there's
problem with
any-
it, tell me. Because I'm not good at this type of shit, so tell me if I'm forgetting something, okay? What is it?
I'm pretty sure you got most of it. It's just how people want to go about it. So I think at this point in time, just because infighting, we should see what Vashnir has to say, and then we will go off of his orders.
Okay, so the people are going to be here within the week.
They should be, yes.
Okay, so and the town next to us is a couple weeks off.
If you're on foot, it'll probably take you about 5 days. If you're on a skyship, maybe 2. You're
Okay, so rest up, wait for the other party to get here while we catch a breather. Rest up, get some food, heal. That party can get here and oversee the reconstruction of the destroyer, and then it's 5 days we can march there and siege that city. We have the other transport ships too, so.
Alright, so occupy the town, prioritize repairs and recuperation until the other guys get here.
Mm-hmm.
Understood. Let me roll Orky Mechanic Boys. That's about right. It's slow going. By the time the reinforcements get here to properly garrison out and make the town defensible, they probably have it about halfway repaired. It wasn't one bolt away from being destroyed before, but the damage that it had incurred is only about halfway gone. So they're still.
But it wouldn't have been good to take it to another bombardment, is what I was thinking.
Probably
if
not.
we took it to an area that was this well fortified, it would probably fall. But the other areas we were going to were not this well fortified.
If it managed to catch a trebuchet or something like that, it would have been in trouble.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The only time limit we have is the Blitzkrieg we're doing. The siege is not a valid time limit. The siege is not a valid time limit because the siege is I'm encircling these people. I could make that take a month or 6. So that being
Well, even so, 5 days isn't too bad, correct?
Not really.
no,
For now, but how many of these cities do we have to take?
2 more.
2 more?
I thought it was.
I mean, entirely, not just this area?
2
I thought we
more
were
and then
doing.
we go
Where's
up
the map?
north.
Yes, is there? I mean, do we actually have any numbers for this?
Okay.
Yeah, we have the map.
I gotta remember the fuck the map's at. It's been
Yes,
fucking forever
I
since we
forgot
posted
about
it.
the map. Where is the map anyways?
Oh wait, I was on the wrong thing.
I have it, Eric. I got it.
That's not gonna work. Okay, that's not gonna work.
Because we did some
Pretty sure
doodling on it.
Yeah, this isn't the updated
yes.
one, but this is the map.
Same map, yes. Is this a final one? How many of these do we actually... Wait,
We
wasn't there
have
more
the
over...
one. We have the one on the right-hand side, the topmost one on the right-hand side on the river. The other two we were going to take is the one directly to the right of that, and then the one all the way to the right next to the bluish-purple
If-
line.
If you look at the Band of Iron chat, I have one with a little green dot saying where you currently are.
Yeah, that one.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, how many of these
just make
cities are we
those.
actually planning on taking like this?
The next two to the right,
Yes.
and
That
then
it?
you circle back and get that last one
Up
there.
to the top. Yeah, we go up top to help his dad, and then we come back down, from what the plan I understood was.
I mean, is that it, though? If it's just these 3 cities we have to Bush Creek, that's fine to wait a bit. But I mean, if it's a start of a chain, that's...
Well, that's your current plan. You do not at this time have any strategic things to go further south or west.
Yeah.
It's just take these 4 towns.
Okay.
Yeah.
4? Oh, yeah, one's
Yeah.
under siege, yeah. Okay.
We took 1, 2, 3, 4. The 2 to the south we had no plans on taking yet.
Yeah, okay.
And one of which is a ruin.
So one.
It's
Okay.
It's other PC's house. If I'm not badly mistaken.
That their father put to the torch.
Yeah, that place.
Whose father put to the torch?
Jackson's.
Oh,
Yeah. Stonewall.
oh yeah, we were gonna.
One of those ones to the south
Did he send me
is
a?
that
Did he send
place.
me a letter about that?
I don't remember. I don't know.
Uh,
I don't look at your letters.
Fuck.
Your text messages are unknown to me.
Oh my god, I found a picture that reminds me that what Strig looks like.
Okay.
Oh, that's a lot to go back. I would not. No, I think I would. I think he sent me a message because I think I told him where I was at. But it's a lot to go back through.
Whatever the case. You get
How
things.
far away is that?
That's the next southern city. It'd take a while to get there.
Okay.
Like, it's out of the way, and you wouldn't really... It would definitely interrupt or mess with your plans.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I will check it later.
So... You get things, for the most part, repaired. The other guys go in, fill out the docks, and they begin repairs and reestablishing local government that isn't just an orc in every other district of the city going, and remember, he's the war boss, he was the bossy. Listen, there may be a bunch of
have some-
cold-blooded murderers, but god damn it, the orcs are just the best.
We gotta have some order here.
Some of them need to be painted.
No, ain't hurts.
Yes. But painted. But they'll fight better.
They all shall be painted purple.
Don't do this.
No.
I've never seen it before.
No, they need to fight better. They need to be painted red or yellow. One of the
Paint
two.
them the rainbow.
Regardless of your plans for torturing your orky brethren, things are for the most part repaired, and the people that are going to recover from their wounds have recovered. And now,
Okay. As soon as the backup gets here, we'll begin the march.
okay.
Or transportation, however the fuck we're gonna get there.
Well, assuming that you don't want to suddenly walk places, you got here all via skyship, so you would
Yeah.
assumedly continue all via skyship.
Yeah.
More or less.
Okay, what is your battle plan for these next 2 towns? They are nowhere near as large an establishment. And If you hit them full
Though-
force, I may not even have you roll dice.
This character wouldn't know that they are a hive mind, correct?
I would imagine that they would have filled you in on that pretty quickly. And you also have the information Jodak went and acquired, which is basically,
Okay.
if you just find and murk the controller, then they like to send a suicide command, and that kills a lot of people.
Yeah. Hive mind being a hive mind, I do not suggest we do the exact same thing we did last time, but I still suggest we hit them at full force, just in a different way. Because if we do it the same way, they'll know.
Go find the controller, wipe out the controller before they knew it hit them.
Yeah, you wipe out the controller, you're gonna kill a lot of your own people. And you had a problem with that earlier.
Dead anyways, aren't they?
They're not dead yet.
We
They're
don't know how
still
to get. We don't know how to get rid of the things out of their head, do we? Do we?
Not that I'm aware of.
There are
So they're
things that could be
Gone from us
tested.
anyways.
Some
There
things
things
that
are
might
contested.
solve the problem.
Do we have the time to test that idea out?
And are going to be boots on ground to do it yourself instead of sitting in your pretty little skyship. Oh, wait.
Actually,
We
have
could
to
always
do
just go and
it.
kidnap someone to go and do that if you really wanted to.
They have a hive mind. If we kidnap someone, they will know exactly where they are.
And we'll probably
Okay,
kill
how are we going to kill all these people today? And then before we go off to the next one, while we're resting up, we can then go and grab some people and kidnap them so you can experiment on them.
them.
But they know exactly what our experiments are because, again, they have a hive mind.
Well, you have to experiment on them at some point, otherwise we're just resigning yourself to killing them. Sorry, you're
Question.
just torturing your people for no reason, or you figuring out how to get rid of them.
Question?
Either.
Does the hive mind, do they work on based off their sight? If they are blinded, do they know what the fuck's going on?
As much as someone who is blinded would.
Okay, so we'll take one. Sadly, have to take their eyes. Then do your experiments.
Jesus Christ.
Or we could just put a cover over their eyes and no need to gouge their eyes out.
Didn't this man just crack their skull open?
That one was
No.
already dead.
He
That
did.
one was already dead.
I was very clearly not being in there. I was almost about ready to go and mute the entire channel until you guys got done with that. How much stomach?
That was a necessary action. Gain some information, interesting information.
You know that the
Yeah, that was-
final command is a physical kill button. But it is a physical kill button, so it means it has to actually receive the order and then physically do it in order to carry it out. It is important information.
Man, who's the fucking
By that measure,
who's our spellcasters?
You don't really have any.
Hi.
Meh.
Do you know blindness or deafness?
No.
Fuck.
Yeah, you have a cleric. I'm sorry, you absolutely have
You
one.
have two clerics also.
Well, one of them is just support. He's not participating in that.
We can drag him in.
That's a support thing. It's not active combat.
Right.
Where are my clerics? I'm pretty. Did any of the clerics know blindness or deafness?
It's a
No.
cleric spell. Yeah, I don't think it's a cleric spell.
Clerics and magic casters also real fucking rare amongst dwarves and orcs. Humans, elves,
Oh, I forgot we're
everything.
lower level. I think Vashner, not Vashner, fucking.
Dagon?
Oh, maybe upset. Yeah. Pretty sure he has it. And they don't use it. For obvious reasons now.
It's a
Shrug.
second level spell, and not everyone's at our level. So if they wouldn't have second level spells, probably not.
Blunt,
It is full load. I might have it.
just to the point thing. Easiest way to deal with the problem is to hit the head where it's at. Cut the head off the snake and kill all the fucking people. Obvious answer.
It's the obvious answer, yeah.
I can see you two having an issue with that, and he points at Vashnir and Ragnar, because you're both dwarves.
Right?
Actually, no, I'm pretty sure that after they get slugged, they're gone. So, I mean, we're just putting them out of their misery. But I'm
Well,
actually agreeing that we should try to
Evidence
kill them.
sitting now suggests that they are not.
Can't you just find a slug with a giant hole in their head where the thing was? I'm pretty sure brains
They
don't
killed
like giant
themselves.
holes in there.
It was a physical wound. Like they stabbed a dagger up through their mouth.
Well, technically, the parasite itself expanded its little tendrils into the gooey parts, but
But you get the point.
Same difference.
well, no, one of them you have to have the host do something. The other one, it's a little thing going, "Oh God, shit, fuck."
But it makes the
Wait,
same
wait, wait,
point.
wait. Okay, we're still in the piece the time thing. The backup hasn't got here yet, right?
I had moved it forward,
This-
but if you
this-
want to have the conversation beforehand, then by all means.
Time is relative in a D&D game. This could happen on the walk over, on the ride over, before, after, during, anything.
You have plenty of time to talk and discuss.
Until we roll initiative.
Or until the 4-hour mark is hit.
Because you're not gonna be able to. I don't know how quick you're gonna be able to do it. Because that's a lot of people you would have to do it to dwindle them down. It's like one by one, you would have to eradicate the bugs out of their brains. Is there?
Unless you know of a way to hit the brainstem without actually hitting the brainstem, I can't do it.
Well, I was
I'm
trying
not
to
even
see
sure.
if we could again cut the connection between the big brain thing we killed last time and then the ones currently around it.
You want to break the
Anyway,
hive mind?
you could. Because this is a small vicinity of hive mind things, right?
Don't y'all have that fucking green goo shit that puts them in like a crystal state or whatever the fuck? I
A
remember
little
y'all
bit of the
talking about that.
green powder.
Yeah, whatever, I don't know.
For the
It's like
most
an
part, that
analog
burns
spirit.
things. Whenever it comes to these guys.
I don't fucking know. Don't
If
ask
fire
me.
and human bodies are not living bodies are not typically a thing.
Well, I'm saying, why not do some while you have the time? Look over the big thing that was controlling them and seeing maybe there's something inside of it.
That one didn't leave much of a body. For one, it was venomized and acidified, and for two, it just kind of melted afterward.
Yeah, it was just a writhing mass of like fleshy bits, from what I remember. The explanation of it.
Or mantisy.
Yeah, same point. But I think we are reaching above our station.
Because if not, it's going to be really hard to lessen the casualties.
As in, I don't think we have the capabilities amongst ourselves to deal with breaking the connection of a hive mind so that all of the people will survive and kill the thing. If that
Nor
makes
the
sense.
time.
Nor the time. Once the siege happens, you're gonna have to do it.
Don't really
And-
even know if it's possible yet. And
Really and truly, it was a fluke that I found that thing. It just reached up and slapped me on the ankle when I was running on the wall. That was 100% a fluke. There was no way in hell that I should have that it was just there for no reason. With them knowing what they're capable of doing, because they're smart, duh, they have to be. They're not going to just be out in the open ready to get shot at. That's just no. So, unless somebody has a super powerful thing that they're hiding in their back pocket that could turn these things into a freaking extremely dumbed down version of themselves where they can't even think about drooling, let alone think about controlling 17,000 people, I don't think we're capable of doing it personally. But we are talking about a lot, and I mean a lot, of casualties at the end of it, if that's all we do. So I don't know. I don't know how we would even begin to seal off a hive mind from its hive mind ease. I don't know how that works.
I'm just watching.
There's only one person I can think of that knows somewhat about the hive mind.
Who, pray tell?
An old friend. He had a connection with these things, so to speak.
Karen didn't have a connection to the hive mind.
It was like he had a. Was he? He had something with it, right?
He had a parasite in him, but it had broken connection.
He had the potential, but he chose a different path.
Yeah. He could have been a hive mind in and of his own. But he like everyone who would normally get the venom parasite go, no.
I'm saying, didn't
I
it
don't
like
think you
talk
can
to
say
him
he
though?
was he was a hive mind. His blood did try to go back to him, as if he was a living creature.
I'm saying at the very end where he was like getting sapped, or not getting sapped, but the stick his hand in the pillar.
No, that was him basically Basically, that was him him being a hacker and putting a virus in your computer to find out your personal information.
He was sending signal, not receiving signal.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought like I thought like during that time he had some kind of connection to it.
You can send a message, but he'll basically just be able to relay that he doesn't really.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
In that case, we could always just ask those scientists that were researching him. They might have found evidence of his connection or figured out how he
Isn't that
broke
a
the connection.
long fucking way away?
That's what
Send
you
him a
have
message.
messages for. Even contacting them, though, would be more a case of them focusing on stopping the connection than exploiting the connection. Because danger.
Well, that is
That's
the
exactly
point
what
we're
we
going
want to
for.
do.
Yeah, we
stop
want to
the
stop the
connection.
connection that the hive mind controller right now has to the other dwarven people around it, so we can kill the hive mind controller without killing them. That's what we want.
Potentially
But
send a
that's
message, and they might send something back, but it may be more set up an
time.
enchantment than you're able to do. Or it could be relatively simple. But then the question becomes, what do you do with a bunch of people that still have parasites in their heads once they don't have a controller telling them what to do?
That can be figured out as we go.
I think that might create an Akira monster.
Yeah, fucking fuck. Yeah, because they're all gonna have fucking parasites in their head still.
I mean, they'd be more, for lack of a better word, normal. I guess.
No, there's 2 to 3 issues that spawn with when you have that kind of thing. If something is being controlled and only being controlled, then that something, as soon as it loses its control, goes immediately into, I'm not doing anything until I get a controller.
Or they gain their own free will and start doing what they want to do, which is what people do anyway.
That
Well, what these
not
things
in a
want to
hive
do,
mind.
having been in the Forbidden Zone, it's normally...
Eat.
Yes, it's eat, and find other creatures and make bigger creatures.
Yeah. And I wasn't meaning eat like grab an apple and eat. I was meaning eat as in consume more people. So that's the second thing I was going to say. The third thing is you lose the control and they go berserk and just start killing themselves and others around them. That's what I see as potential issues.
Potential issues. But they could also just go real dumb and stop doing everything. Just
That was my
stand
first
on the
thing I
spot.
said. That was the first thing I said.
Yes, it was.
Realistically, your best
It's
chance
just a
for
benefit.
what you're looking at here would be some sort of wide-scale charm effect, but I don't believe you guys have the necessary components for any of those. There are a couple of them floating around. The other groups
If I could do
been
the
more heavily
same,
involved in it, but I don't
if
know
I
if
could
yet.
do the same thing that fucking clerics could do and change out spells in a long rest, I could charm people, but that's charm people, not charm multiple people.
Yeah, you'd need to like give a dusting of the area of something that does charm effect.
Yeah, it's like I need to be a bard. Specifically
Yeah, that stuff.
a glamour
Are we
bard.
done talking about things that we can't actually do anything about?
Thaddeus, who knows where these things are? Yep.
Thaddeus who knows we can't go get these things. Yep. That would be really helpful right
I
now.
mean, we technically could go kidnap the bard. Technically.
Why are we kidnapping a bard?
Let's just ritualistically sacrifice
Ritual sacrifice.
James's character and turn him into a bard.
No.
Yes,
James will never
do
play a
that.
bard. You are more likely to get a bard out of Thaddeus or Medina than you are me. I will never be a bard, ever.
I was considering
So what you're
bard.
saying is we should go
Actually, 2 bards already.
yes, ritualistically sacrifice one of the other characters then?
Yes.
I
Well,
agree
you
with
can't
my
use-
plan then. Just ritualistically sacrifice one of our other characters. Okay, let's do it.
Somebody other than me.
This is Medina's storyline. Vaccine is very important. We can't do that to him.
Yeah,
I
that
like
means the
Jodak.
only other people is you.
I
You
like Jodak far too much. I would fight back.
Oh.
So it sounds like you guys don't really have a solution for it, and it has circled back around to kill them all.
More problems arise.
Kill them all. Let God sort them out.
The gods.
You're right. The gods. There's more than one.
Right now, I think the issue, for me anyway, is there's too many variables that could just end up bad. And there's too many things we don't fucking know, because there's no way in fucking hell we could know. There's just not. So for me, it's, we're gonna have to accept the casualties, kill the fucking controller, get this fucking war done and over with. Fuck this shit. That's me. It's, again, entirely up to you. I'll follow your lead on this, but in my opinion, I don't think we have much of a choice besides people are gonna have to die.
like I said, they've been dead. This is from the second they got the slug inside them.
That's not true.
We can't do anything about it. So I mean,
At least not on a large scale.
So then the phrasing isn't dead, but outside of your ability to help.
Yeah.
yes, as far as I'm concerned, they're dead.
Pretty
I'm gonna
much.
make myself feel bad about things I have nothing I can do about. So
Outside of your ability to help.
yeah, they're dead.
I mean, unless you have like a greater revive of some kind, and then you spend all of your resources on every dead soldier you pass. I feel like I want to do that.
They're the walking.
But also
They're
aren't they
zombies. They're
damaging-
zombies.
But aren't they damaging the brain, therefore they can't be revived?
Well, that's why I said a greater revive of some kind.
Oh,
Gonna
yeah.
try to repair that organ.
Yeah.
I understand.
Wait! No, you can't regenerate a dead person. Fuck. Wait, can you?
What?
Can you fucking use like the spell regenerate or whatever the fuck it's called on like a dead person?
I don't remember.
Reincarnate?
No, not reincarnate. It's the one that allows you to like if someone's missing an arm, they grow that arm back.
I don't know if it works on dead things. Whatever the case, though, I think that that's probably been about half an hour of just, like, theory crafting and tactics. You guys want to get a move on?
Tactics.
Sadly, we would just have to find the controller.
It seems that way because we don't have a glamour bard.
Even then, that's a lot of people.
Glamour bard can do any number of people.
They can do a lot.
So long as they're in a 60-foot area.
How many people are you
It's a
trying
different
to
kind of
shove
charm.
into a 60-foot area?
You'd need a more, like, domination style one. And have them
like,
not perform the actions that they need to perform.
You mean like the only spell that has dominate in the name that only affects one fucking person?
Basically.
So
You know what?
dominate person?
I'm gonna. I will send a letter to my father
Okay.
saying, "Is there anybody that he knows of in the capital or any other place that is how to phrase it?
Just lay out the problem.
That is a gifted charmer.
You'd be better off if you just lay out the problem itself.
Yeah, going to Sebastian Casualties. Is there anybody that we can get a hold of that could perform the action we need? That might work.
Okay. After some time, you'll get a letter back that basically states that whereas there are charmers and other such individuals that practice that type of art, to do so on the scale required is out of the depth of anyone that they're aware of.
Nope, I tried.
The only other thing I can say is if you want to take the risk, the elves may have a way of, like, this is James speaking out of character, the elves may have a way of just ending the connection the hive mind has to the hive mindees. And we can kill it while that connection is severed, but we do not. And I must state this. We do not know what will happen once that connection is severed.
You might create a teeny tiny forbidden zone.
It
for
may
like
do
a weekend.
A lot of really fucking bad shit. But it may do a lot of really fucking good shit too. But to me, the bad outweighs the good in that aspect. That is the only other option you have.
Alright, you killed the controller. Here's the giant nightkin.
Yeah.
Good job, idiot.
Good time to use that augury spell that you gave me.
Okay, yeah, sure, what you got? And then after that, we can maybe actually decide on a course of action.
The idea was severing the connection to their hive mind. What sort of benefits?
Phrase that better. Like specify single, multiple, because as you currently state, the only option you really think might work is disabling the controller itself. Because if you just say sever the connection to the hive mind, it doesn't know how many you're talking about.
So disable the controller's ability to send out orders.
Okay.
Through their hive mind.
And then that's like a wheel and woe, right? Or both?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wheel woe or wheel and woe.
If you specifically disable the controller or the actions on your group, that will be woe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that's bad if you don't know.
That's bad.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I can't ask specify, I don't believe.
No, it's not going to specify, but woe is just bad. If it was wheel and woe, it'd be okay.
That means
but
we
it's just woe.
Take this action.
No.
So somebody give me a finalization and say what's happened.
I mean, if he
Let's
shares
move
that
on.
info with us, my thing is going to change from let's just kill the controller, and they're just going to have to die. That
Does he share the information? Because we're just gonna march on.
You'd have seen me pull out my deck of cards and just give myself a little miniature fortune. And I will share such information
okay.
as it is
Okay.
prevalent to what we're doing right now. Sounds important. In which case,
Oh.
it's probably for the best we just take out the controller and forget about trying to save everyone.
At least
for the
in
time
this
being.
instance. The longer, much larger scale war that's going to happen to the west or east, because I don't fucking know on that map, is going to
How do you
take a long time.
not know west or east?
Because I don't know if you have the banana up a little bit too far on this side or on the other side.
It's still north, south, east, and west, and you're on one side of a river that only has a little bit on the east, and most of the country's on the west.
I will drive up there and slap you. Don't talk to me like I'm dumb.
You're saying that you don't know your lefts and your rights, okay? You go and get appropriate
didn't know.
conversation back.
I didn't know if you had it as left and right or right and left, because
That-
sometimes that happens.
That'd be insane.
I've known a lot of people that are insane. Anyway, the war to the west of the river is going to be really fucking bad. Therefore, it's going to take a lot of fucking time. So we will have all the time we're going to need to do that there. That is also where the majority of the population is. So, again, with all these things said, we will be able to fix it there. Here, I don't think we are. I don't think we have the time. I apologize, Vasnir, but I really don't think we have the time.
I agree with you on that.
So let's just kill this fucker and be done with it. And you can put them to rest afterward.
We march. Or ride.
Right. Alright. The next village on the chopping block is a more of a crafter, like, in-between village.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be real here. It does not have the defenses necessary to put up enough of an opposition. So, in between the wyverns, the skyship, and ground troops, it's not even really a fight.
Good.
Great. No more damage to my skyship.
I mean, you get a few stray bolts in there, which some of the orcs just look at and sigh, because it's like a crossbow bolt going through a ballista bolt hole, and then they go, "Oh."
I probably should stop by and repair that eventually.
One of us needs to take mending at this stage.
I don't get cantrips.
Everyone's head slowly turns toward the cleric on the warship.
Either one of them, it doesn't just have to be you, Dylan. I don't think clerics can change out cantrips unless you change that, Eric.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's a staple that nobody gets to change out cantrips at all.
I'd say most
Professor
people
Scam.
can, except for, like, wizards, because wizards specifically write their shit.
Yeah. And no other class besides cleric, Thaddeus, has the ability to change out spells on a long rest. They have to wait till a level up.
Also,
and
druid
specifically
and paladin, I
Artificers
believe.
can.
Is that permission to change out cantrip?
You can swap your shit, especially if you, like, get something and you think it works one way, and then you go to use it, and then you go, well, that sucks. I would never have gotten that if I knew it worked that way. Yeah, okay, so don't have gotten that, then get something else. Like, I take the jump spell.
Just because it's funny to mention. Might I suggest taking mending?
Alright.
You don't actually have to take mending. You
You
just
don't.
do this the long
really
and hard
don't.
way,
Yeah,
which is
really
fine. But it puts our people to work, which means less looting and raiding for them.
yeah.
But just to say that does run into like someone takes the jump spell. Okay, so now you have triple jump distance. Great. So if you move to this part and then you jump, you can actually move this much because your movement and then your jump would be this distance. No. Actually, you're only allowed to move this far. You will jump, but you will land next turn. Seriously? Yes. I would have never taken this if I knew it worked that way. Then don't.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, goodbye, Toll the Dead. Hello, Mending.
Oh, the Dead's a good spell. Or good cantrip.
I've yet to use it.
It's a
Entire
wisdom
campaign.
save, and it's because it's a save or suck. It's kind of,
Yeah.
It works when it
was
works.
about to
Just
say-
suck off
I was
damage.
literally just about to
Remember
say
that.
it was a saber suck. So I mean, it's great, but it's not.
a lot
that
of damage when it
great.
works, but the problem is it doesn't always work. But mending, okay, now I'm just going to assume that you're just up there. Oh, a bolt hole. Fix.
Yes, I
Over the
am.
course of a minute, he can fix a 1 foot by 1 foot by 1 foot hole.
Sitting there and patching holes.
That's me, yes.
This
That's
is your
exactly
life
what I'm
now.
doing.
He has upgraded from just fixing people to also fixing Boat.
Hey,
It's great.
listen, the orcs that are passing by and watching this are just kind of staring slack-jawed like, hey, look at that.
Now to get an army of cleric orcs.
Oh,
And they'd
it's
have to
not
find
hard.
God.
It's all.
They have two, Mork and Gork.
I mean, technically, the orcs
It's
are
a-
their own god. Because if
You
they
just have to
believe
find
it,
a
it comes
god.
true.
Now the orcs utilize the same pantheon.
I
Don't they have a war god? I think there was a
Same
war god.
pantheon.
was speaking of Warhammer orcs, but it's
I
fine.
know. Alright.
I was not. Where is it? Where is it?
Okay.
There.
Yeah, we've rolled over the Crassens village. We're going from there. If there's no major things we got to worry about, going
Same
from
situation, waiting for your backup to arrive and really fortify things before you carry on.
There, yeah,
Alright.
and then go from there and fuck up the next town. In the
Leaving
same
Banish
but
behind.
slightly different manner. Repair times are cut in half, if not more.
I'm just trying to figure out how much time I want to waste, like, making you guys actually go through scenarios, or if I just say, okay, you get to do these things because you'll win.
Hey, it's up to you, bud.
I know. And I guess the other team is currently asleep, so I can have as much time pass as I want. So do you really want to... This is a substantially weaker opponent than the Port Town. Do you want to roll dice on this, or do you just want a basic, like, auto battle?
Question: are we level 8 or level 9? I fucking forgot.
I believe you're level 8.
Yes.
Okay. Because I didn't know if we loaded up in the last fight or not.
Nah.
No,
I was kind of out of it.
we did not.
Okay.
Vashner, you vote on dice or no dice.
Auto battle so we can get you to the siege tonight, or you can go down to Siegebreaker if you really want, and then go do the stuff there, or do this and then get one of them
Siegebreaker closer
started
to
because
this
it's going to be
area?
long. Yeah. If you look at your map again, the dot where you're currently at is the third one over, the one closest to Raktesh, and then the dot to the south of there would be Siegebreaker.
I thought we were going back up to go help out the people in that dot
Yes,
above
that
us to the
is-
north.
That is
That is
your
the plan.
objective, but the other place is there. It's just a matter of you could go there if you wanted to. It wouldn't really be the appropriate thing per se, but it's an option.
This Siegebreaker is damn it.
Robert's other character's house.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure Robert's original character's fucking dead.
No.
Or gone or something.
Now that's bad.
Oh, it's Matt? Okay, I don't fucking know. Hard
He's
to keep
the one
track
that
of.
dies all the
'Cause
time.
I think told him we were close to the area, and he told me about it. I forgot why exactly. He wanted me to check it out.
You can still circle back. You can do whatever you want. It's just a matter of what do you want to do first.
Right now we're closer to it now, aren't we?
Yeah, but there's also a siege happening, and you might want to do that.
Yeah. We'll go with the siege.
So then back to the original question, do you want to dice out this one, or let me just do an auto battle, and then you'll probably take a few casualties, but that's it.
Do you want to manual this, or do you want to
Automate?
let the
Auto
computer
resolve.
handle it? Yeah, auto resolve. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for.
All right.
I got a quarter right here. We'll see.
Oh god damn it! Why do we leave things to chance?
Because I'm not good with decisions like that.
That's fine.
As we do it, tails we auto. That's tails.
All right.
That's an auto resolve. Woo!
So then you roll up on this area. You can see a couple like trebuchet defensive positions trying to hit you out of the sky to very little avail. And as you get closer and the battle goes on, they roll incredibly poorly. And you guys do what you do best, which is land your troops, take out defensive positions, and then eventually you guys stumble upon something that's trying to hide away that looks significantly more alien than the other things. And it is eviscerated through some means or another, as you vastly outman it and out firepower it.
50 orcs flowing fucking acid vials is a lot.
People are injured, most of them not life-threateningly.
Not life-threatening injuries. I mean, it's gonna be the same thing. We sit here, we wait for backup, heal up our people, because we have 3 fucking clerics that are capable of healing things. Or 2 clerics and 1 healer capable of healing things. And
Including somebody who can also heal your boat.
And from there,
he's just pointing at the people, pointing at the boat, pointing at the people, pointing at the boat.
Yeah. From there, we bounce up to the fucking siege. Because it's all the same thing. We have to wait on backup so backup can hold the thing so it's not immediately taken again, and then we go from there after backup arrives, and then go fuck up the siege.
Yeah, wartime is strangely monotonous.
Yeah.
Now the question
if we
is,
see the army on the road, we just roadkill them.
and now the question is, how do I want to handle you guys? It's with the actual like heavy assist fortification.
There's also order siege.
Yeah. Think it might provide the best enjoyment to give you guys an actual D&D fight at that point.
Oh.
Because largely your wartime stuff has just been storytelling and whatevering it. But combat is kind of what the system's made for, so like, should do it every now and then, right?
Yeah.
Entirely up to you.
Okay.
I'm fine with whatever. I am hella roleplay.
I understand. Because either way you're accomplishing something, you don't need to deal bunches of damage to accomplish something.
Honest to God, I don't want to sit here and watch Vashtir roll 140 fucking damage and I roll 12. I don't want to fucking have that bullshit. I just don't.
Let me look at something.
He gets a weapon upgrade. He hasn't used a weapon upgrade.
I just fucking don't.
Yeah, you guys got a bunch of things. It's just you haven't used them.
Actual proper D&D fight to use them.
Yeah.
Test them out yet.
I got a 20-foot whip.
He's gonna hate me more.
No, you're fine. It's not that I hate you. It's just
No, I'm just.
it's just combat. Combat to me is you're doing something wrong in D&D if everything you do ends in combat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's always how I've seen D&D. Because D&D is called a role-playing game.
Yeah, but it's
not an
built around
action.
killing monsters. There are other systems that are more in depth for like the
Oh, no,
political stuff and things like that.
absolutely. Like Savage Worlds is a very, very, very heavy role-play system. 100%. And Call of Cthulhu is even more so. Call of Cthulhu, if you're in combat, you're fucking dead. No question. Because you're just a basic bitch human who's not capable of doing anything. But
And the one we're doing now is all over the place.
yeah, this one is heavy combat. Every mechanic in this fucking game is built around combat.
I'm saying no,
Or
this one we have.
aftermath of
We,
combat.
Insight,
I'm saying the one we're doing right now. We
Healing.
have the morality,
history.
troop checking.
Anyways, other things besides that.
Battle insight. History of battle.
I'll leave your
Self, nature, arcana, investigation, history,
Same thing.
religion, medicine, perception.
Oh no, what I'm saying, like
survival,
the
insight,
campaign, the campaign running, we have.
performance.
I mean, like the one we're doing right now is we can guess we have a morality system keeping the army in check, staying within bounds of wartime, sort of a Geneva Convention.
I'm trying to find a particular enemy. Dylan, odd or even. We'll let the enemy that you guys fight be determined by you.
Oh, so we'll have someone to blame.
Why we're not?
Good.
Okay. Understood.
Is my dog in here? No,
I
she's
just want to say even now.
not. No,
Why
too
did you
bad.
want to even? My laptop just kind of shut off, so I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Dice have already been rolled.
I have one question.
I might have an answer.
Is it a draconic creature? So I
Don't-
will keep with our pattern so far.
I don't think so.
All right. The pattern.
It's
might
something
really
that I
allow myself
don't
back up
remember
in time,
where
but
its fucking stats are.
I feel as if I must correct you, but I feel as if I really shouldn't. God damn it.
Yes, wyverns are not dragons. Yes, sea
No,
dragon is not a dragon.
No, that's not it. It's the correct term is not draconic creature. It's dragonoid.
Dragonoid. I see.
That sounds so much
Draconic is better.
worse. Yes.
It does, but draconic creature speaks specifically to dragons. They are draconic.
Draconic is better. Dragonoid sounds
That-
vaguely racist.
I don't care.
Dragonoid sounds vaguely racist.
That's cool. That's your opinion, but the fact is, it's dragonoid.
You ever try to find something in these
Yeah.
like 8 different
Dragon nerd.
bestiaries,
Yes.
and you never know which one it's fucking in, so you end up looking through all of them, and you don't find it.
I can't help you, dude. I wish I could. My monster manual doesn't work.
If you need him for dragons, he's got you.
Pretty much. I like dragons. Dragons are great.
I can tell.
I know most mythologies around dragons. Like Needhog isn't a dragon; it's a dragonoid.
God damn it, Dice! Why'd you make me have to find the thing I can't fucking find? Where'd it go?
Fafnir is a
You
dragon.
shouldn't throw that at us because you can't find it.
Oh,
No,
shut up.
I'm going to. I just don't know where it is.
147.
It's in that book. The first one I checked. The one I was looking at the least, because it was the one I thought it was it.
That's my favorite guardian to use on Smite.
Oh god. Ow, ow, ow.
I'll have a
ow.
cinematic in a moment, but I need to acquire the necessary information.
He has a really good escape.
There it is. Hooray. Okay.
You did it.
Ugh.
Wow.
Hooray!
Whoa.
Don't yay this. This is actually really bad, because the dice gave you a fuck enemy.
I don't care.
Oh,
Alright.
On the bright side, this will probably be the technical, like, greatest combatant of your campaign, so yay!
Okay.
Even more so than our battle with Bloodbreak
That was
and
last
his
campaign.
dragon friend. Oh yeah. Cool. Okay.
Alright, so, this happens this way.
This is our greatest enemy of this campaign.
Not overall.
Ancient
So
or adult fucking dragon is pretty hard to beat.
No, it's not.
It's pretty hard to beat. The only one that we fought that was worse than that was the fucking sea dragon.
Also not true, the Guardian was.
Well, the Guardian is a cheese enemy.
Well, no, it's an actual enemy, it's just you weren't there to fight it at that point in time because it was too big.
Yeah, that's the point.
Alright,
we never fought that thing.
so, you send the necessary messages to tell them that you are on the way to put an end to their siege.
Yeah.
Okay.
Duh.
You guys get there, and after travel, like surveying the area, this is very much a siege. Like, you see big fireballs with like burning pitch and stuff being launched from the castle. This is a very heavily fortified area. And it doesn't seem like they're running low on resources yet, which is saying something. Opening the gates of battle, you begin the assault. Your men do what your men do, which is basically skirmisher tactics, and they're very good at them, especially with wyverns that are very fast. As you are doing so, the dwarven army proper charges forward and puts the more traditional siege things up there, and manages to get themselves over the walls. The actual castle itself is not very conducive to aerial bombardment of an actual, like, particular enemy. So you have to kind of make the executive decision to get the party all on wyverns and in, like, a group as you're going through and trying to find, like, the actual big enemy to take down. The people that are with you and yourselves are basically ensuring that you get there. Eventually you find a controller, but it looks like it's prepared insofar as you go to the bottom of this castle area, break into the chamber that it's currently located at, and all around it there are just foot soldiers innumerable. And as you break in, it lets out a scream, at which point in time, the thing-capable creatures do things. They physically amass themselves, and then you see these black tendrils escaping from their very form, congealing and forming a larger creature, eventually breaking through this cell into the castle courtyard proper. The chaos of battle of your guys, their guys, and your father's, or Vashnir's father's, I forgot his name, Gabriel's men, are forming basically a protective bubble around you guys, ensuring none of the additional things can go in there and fuck you up. And at the same time, they're also stopping your guys from going in there and making, and you know, fucking up the enemy. So you can't just volley. So, as they coalesce, it ends up forming a large bipedal creature. Large claw hands and this gaping maw with entirely too many teeth. And I'm going to need you lot to roll initiative.
It's like one of the giants we saw in the Forbidden Zone.
Yes.
Cool.
It's creating its own fucking guardian, yes. Or whatever.
This is the walker variation. It's not a guardian.
You get the
On one
point, though.
hand, yay, we get to finally fight one of these things. On the other
No,
hand,
fuck off.
oh, we get to fight one of these things.
Dice roll. Single enemy. You guys are a damage dealing class, so this should be over within a couple rounds. But I might kill one of you first. We'll see. 25 to 20.
23, I think my math is. 18 plus
23 to Dory.
I think that's 23. 18 plus 5.
20 to 15.
18.
I don't have to get close anymore.
15, 10.
Yes.
15,
15, you said?
And
13.
13 for
I'm 3.
Ragnar.
And 10 for the fucking rogue.
Please. He's an Illrigger commander. I don't know if he has level 3 yet.
I don't have level 3 in Rogue yet. I do have level 3 in Illrigger.
That makes a hell of a difference, and you know it.
It does. I also have multi-attack.
You also have level 3 in
Illrigger.
Ragnar. Oh, you have 5
Why
in
do you
Illrigger.
ever
Look
want
at
to be
you.
Illrigger?
Ready to chop shit.
I can do a thing. If
So-
I get close and have
Just
time.
shank a bitch.
Full disclosure, this fight might suck.
On our part or on your part?
Give me just a second. I was constrained.
Primarily for you
Do
guys.
something.
Well, thanks for the warning.
I know I probably go first in initiative. Give me just a second. I've been conscripted.
Well, he's fixing that. General note, everybody's about 45 feet away from this thing.
And I have Deathwood already up.
Of course. There's no reason not to cast that whenever you know you're heading into battle, much akin to any wizard that has mage armor.
Right, so all my shit's ready to go. Acid tongue, everything. Yep. Okay. Let's do this.
I'm good. I wish I had touch spells.
You're about 45 feet away from the creature. Top of the round is to Dory.
Yeah, of course I am. I'm gonna step.
If you want to be slightly closer, I'll let you be slightly closer.
Well, 45 feet is fine and all. That just means I have to step 25 feet forward. So, I'm gonna step 25 feet forward. Bonus action cast Necrotic Smite because I'm assuming you're going to allow me to use my whip for smiting.
Wouldn't I?
Because sometimes people don't.
Don't be dicks.
I don't know how the. Oh, yes, I do. I'm gonna make an attack first of all. That's a 14 plus 9, so 23.
AC 14.
AC 14, cool.
That means some bad things, and you know it.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said cool in the way I did. This is just normal whip damage, right? Because I don't remember what's talking about that.
My knowledge.
Okay, so that's a D4. I'm gonna expend one of the charges to try to stun it. You need to make a charisma save.
Charisma save?
Against my spell save DC of 16.
I thought the stun was an action in of itself.
Was it?
Read that over again.
It just says can. I just have it written down on my thing of can stun enemies. I don't know.
God damn it, James, you gotta write down your action costs. 'Cause otherwise, I don't remember these things. I just give you guys cool shit.
I got it. How many? Let's see how many times I've said you or I have said whip.
Probably not
Yeah,
very
fuck
often. If it comes up that I've said it entirely too many times, I'm sorry.
Wow. Well, we'll say this.
Thaddeus has 17.
I'll say this. The whip
That is just
is not what you used to describe the thing I wanted for. Yeah, no. I don't have anything.
Charisma save?
Yeah, it's a charisma save.
No, I mean, I searched charisma save.
Oh, I don't know. No results on my end. I don't know where we even set it.
Give uses on it, blah 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 blah. That doesn't help.
You have a bad habit of writing things weirdly too.
Action, magic, 20-foot reach.
So I have to. Okay. Okay, never mind then. Sorry. I thought it was part of the hitting things. Never mind.
An action to try to charm instead.
You mean stun?
Well, the stun is a charm effect for that thing's case.
Oh, okay.
Which makes a difference.
Is it part of an attack?
No. You
Just
are
stun?
using your
Okay.
action to cast a specific magic spell it has.
I know, but I could have added a smite if it was part of an attack.
Not for the charm effect. The charm effect does no damage.
No. Well, it does. The smites don't actually say it has to do damage. It just has to say he rolls to hit. But let me pull out what Searing Smite does real quick. Now that that's done and over with, please don't be dead. And you're dead. Cool. I think I have it. Do it. It's.
I don't know why we don't do combat. Because math is hard and everything takes a long time.
Yeah, it's because James hasn't used this spell at all. And it's similar to another spell. So it's a d4 plus a d6, and then they have to make a save or take damage every round or take damage on the start of their next turn. And I think the save is... I don't know what you would make a save for a fucking necrotic damage thing. Because it's not a dex save. Because it's a dex save
Searing
normally.
Smite, so it would just be dex.
Okay, then it's
Just
a
the
dex save on their
recoloring
part.
of the ability.
Then it's just a dex save on their part.
Okay. That's enough. It passes. You don't have a 24 save.
No. God, no. They take 8 there.
Tell me what
And-
types of damage.
8, whatever fucking whip does, and 5 necrotic.
I think it's slashing legally. But it doesn't really matter. Because it's magic.
Yep.
So 8 physical damage.
And 5 necrotic.
Okay. The
Because the save
necrosis.
is the thing for after.
The necrosis doesn't do quite what you want it to.
Okay.
It is resisted. As you
Good to
impact
know.
it with your whip.
Good to know. Second attack. Because I have extra attack, right? I'm an Illrigger. Yeah, I have extra attack.
I mean, I hope so.
You said AC 14. That just barely hits on a 16. Good fucking Jesus. And this is just a D4 damage. Look
Take
at
that.
that. 9 damage.
Ow.
It's 9 that time.
So you run forward, prepare your smite,
Yeah.
which it kinda... What?
I'm sorry, 10. Because I was
Ah.
reading my stat number.
Aren't
not
you
my
cool?
actual number. Because it's a +1 whip.
Okay. So you run forward, prepare your smite, smack it, and then the necrotic just doesn't really take hold as much as you would want it to, and then you smack it again. You dealt 20 damage, but I mean...
I mean, not a lot I can do, okay?
Okay.
I don't want to get up close to that thing.
Well, you're
You're
already
fucking nuts.
within... How far?
20, I know.
So...
Comes to it, I'll get closer.
Right. Let's deal damage.
No, fuck off.
He's in front of me. It's its turn now.
God, why couldn't you people roll higher?
Let's
Didn't roll hard because we all suck.
move forward
I
and
know.
whack you as
Yep.
this thing's arm coalesces into more of a blade-like contraption. Weird energy
Yep.
flows through it, and then it goes to do the whack, and it rolls a 6 because it sucks, but that's still an 18.
18 misses.
Shit, I missed.
I'm not wearing armor, by the way.
Fine then. It's gonna use the other ability and point at you with its other hand after it misses completely. Like a fucking nerd. You need to make a wisdom save.
Was it throwing something?
No.
Oh,
Is
that's
it like
no.
12 then?
wisdom save?
It's channeling energy in his general direction.
You said you rolled a 6, that's an 18. I mean, plus 12.
Yeah,
You rolled a fucking plus 12?
yeah. I need to make a wisdom
Fucking hell.
save.
You need to make a wisdom save.
Does a 20 pass?
I'm sorry, but you just fail.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
The nat 20 doesn't fucking
No,
pass. We're all
Not a
dead.
nat 20.
Well, a natural 20 wouldn't matter. Because I'm not running it that way.
Oh, well, natural 20s don't matter. Except for on attacks.
Oh, it's a fucking 20. Oh god,
It's
we're all
not a
fucked.
natural 20. It's
Well,
just
20
a
is still a very high
It's still
save.
a 20. A 20
Yeah.
is still a 20. That's still a very high number.
Yeah, that
If Hardcores
passing,
don't have pluses anything, it's still fuck
Yeah.
off.
that failing is grim.
It's fine.
No.
Let's say an even 32 necrotic damage,
32? Okay.
and you are frightened.
Okay.
And while you are frightened, you are paralyzed.
Okay.
So you walk forward, you dodge out of the way of his whip, and then it raises his other hand and bursts forth this blast of necrotic energy. As you feel it overtake you, you can see these tendrils of inky black darkness restraining your very form. You are paralyzed.
Oh, God.
That's not good. After that, it is Vashnir.
Son of a bitch!
Alright. So
Sorry.
I'm gonna.
Question, actually, did we ever figure out what hell Radiant does against us? 'Cause I can't remember what we did last time.
No.
Well, also, big creatures don't act quite the same as the small creatures.
Okay, well, how did the big creatures react to Radiant?
Nobody said
I'm
any
pretty
big
sure you
creatures of
did.
Radiant.
So was it not there?
Like, I think
Oh,
it hit
okay.
the Guardian with it, perhaps, but
No. No one at that time had radiant damage. We have no fucking clue what radiant does. All we knew against the Guardian was don't hit it with radiant because it makes it worse.
made blue flame. It's
Yeah.
Vashnir.
So,
Just as a thing, Eric, I can reaction pass a save.
If it's a spell, which it isn't.
It doesn't say that, but yeah.
Yeah, it has to be a spell for the Illrigger ability. Sorry.
Okay, good. That means I didn't fuck up my skills.
Yeah, if you're against a spellcaster, your subclass is Chef's Kiss. But against most other things, it's just the guy who can do Eldritch Knight things a little bit better than Eldritch Knight normally can.
Who instead of a quarter caster is a 3/4 caster, which is just better.
Yes.
Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
Vashnir.
I'll stop.
okay, how does the bonus action is just the bang is just a marking, right? I don't have to smack him.
For your fun new toy, yes, that's just a mark on it. Also, you've been in combat, your stone is fully charged.
Alright. Up in the mark.
Stone! This is gonna be exciting. Just see what this fucking stone can actually do then.
Well, he's
Okay.
marking it with his weapon first. It has been marked.
I know what it can do.
In
How
combat?
far is it from me?
45.
I'm gonna go close enough so I can whack it.
He's not 45. He moved up to hit me.
Yeah, you're right. It moved
Yeah,
like
shut the fuck
10
up.
feet closer to 35.
Shouldn't have had a reaction if it came up to hit him.
No, he moved
I
forward.
was 25 feet away.
Okay.
If you're hurting for movement, I'd say Bartimus might have been able to fit.
But also, he's 35 feet away, so you can move your 30 feet and be base to base with him to hit
I don't know
him.
if he has 30 feet.
Should.
I have 25 walking speed.
That said, he
What the
does have a
fuck?
reach weapon. He's a dwarf. They're slower.
I didn't know dwarves had that fucking problem too.
That said,
Well,
reach
okay,
weapon, I think he'd be
with
okay.
reach.
Yeah, you
I'll
got
make up for it with reach.
Do
You
what
got
you must.
fucking fuck off glaive, I know, but Jesus. Fuck that glaive. God damn.
It's about to do more damage.
Yeah, I know.
Quick weapon master.
So it sounds like 2 attacks. Go for it.
Sorry.
You're fine.
I think that going forward, I'm just going to take average damage for these things because otherwise I have to do math, and I don't want to do that.
That is a
Nice.
16.
16 will hit. AC 14.
Yay. And hold on, let me make sure. So roll that. Roll that. So it's taking.
Well, the good part about your paralysis, James, is that it will end at the end of its next turn. The bad part is it has a turn before that and you're paralyzed.
Oh, okay, so that hits, so that's going to.
You can just give me the total. You're just dealing weapon damage at this point in time, right?
Yeah, that's still a lot of fucking damage. I gotta fucking add up. I'm terrible at math.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure that your mark will deal extra weapon damage like Hunter's mark does.
It's
Is
taking
his
31
glaive
damage.
enchanted
Oh.
or magical in any way?
His new one? Yes.
Cool, good.
He got a new one from the weapon stash. I don't think he's
Yeah.
described it at this point in time.
No, but I also said something while I was muted because dogs were barking. Yeah, I know it gets a turn before my thing goes away. I know. The only thing I can hope for is Vashtir does enough damage for it to go, ow, you're a threat, what the fuck?
Yeah, but you look
Well,
delicious.
it just took 31 off one smack.
And that hurt a lot. As
I
you
know.
run forward, power up your glaive, and just chop through it. It dealt damage, but I mean, he's got a lot more hit points to go.
Say my name, I'm gonna go
Yeah.
back on mute if you need me.
James.
This is describing this was like a very dark, discolored glaive like that, and like it's got like a really odd-looking red gem, like near the top of near the blade, where the blade meets the handle.
Alright.
Wherever it goes.
Does it glow whenever you activate your ability or something?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds cool.
Looks almost like an eye when it's activated.
Whack this mofo again.
And it's going to be a 16 again after minus the 5.
Yep.
Actually, no, that'd be 17, my bad. Not 16.
AC 14. Not that hard to hit.
Yep. Tap, tap. Well, I'm slowing.
Problem is, it does resist necrotic damage, which is a big damage thing for this party.
Much everything I can do.
Yeah.
It's taking 24 damage.
On top of what you already gave him? How dare you?
Yep.
Alright. Movement action, bonus action. Anything else?
I think that's all I can do.
All right. I ask you specifically because you have access to the surge of action.
Oh,
Yeah, this
I
is a
thought
boss
action
fight.
surge.
No, it's a free
Oh,
action.
I keep forgetting. Yep. Action surge.
I mean, you're doing it now.
Yeah.
I don't know. You might want to save that till after you have your stone activated, because then you get a damage buff.
Oh, yeah, fair.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I'm on the
All right.
player's side.
You're
Like, I'll kill you,
nice to us.
but I'm on your side. All right. End of your turn. Over to Ragnar.
I forgot about something entirely before I just got a last turn. Last session.
There.
Okay, so remember that elemental damage types.
Uh-huh.
What exactly do you define them in this D&D thing?
What
Or
do
is
you
it
mean?
more like Borderlands, which is just an extra damage type? Is it the classical 4 elements, or is it just other damage types?
Well,
What your definition of this?
what exactly the question is? The question, what damage types are there, or
No,
like what did they do?
Okay, no, it's my armor. I have reactive armor or something that if I get hit with something, I can then use it in my weapon.
Oh.
But it says elements, and just like, does that mean the
That-
classical 4 elements, or just mean?
That will mean
That-
basically everything except force, necrotic, and radiant.
And
But your
psychic.
armor may provide for necrotic or radiant. I don't remember because it might just be energy.
I'm pretty sure it's everything that isn't psychic and force and thunder. I'm
Okay.
fairly certain.
Can I just say I hit myself with my little acid mace right before this thing started? Because I did specify that I did indeed get everything started up.
You don't have to hit yourself. I'll let you just kind of dribble some on you for no damage.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're just taking one in the teeth.
Oh, that's like, what, a D8 and 2D6? It's fucking ow.
2d8, 2d6 plus 3 plus 1 other d8.
Yeah,
But
no.
what would you like to do?
I'd like to run up and hit this thing.
I think you might be out of your ability to move unless you can move fast, which you might be able to do.
Actually, how far away is this thing now?
30. 5.
30. Only 30?
35.
Is it have to be at 30 I'm up to it? Or I have to move
At 30,
35?
you are up to it.
If you have
Okay.
30-foot move speed, you're up to it.
I have
if you
35
are-
moving speed.
He's got the fast boots.
What the fuck?
I saw the weakness, I fixed the weakness.
Yes,
Okay,
mobile.
I would like to hit this thing
Whack it.
with my acid mace.
Acid is not resisted, so go for it.
How about radiant? Is it that resisted?
I ain't gonna say.
And find out.
Well, I think you're about to have to figure that out.
Oh dear.
Okay. So, what's a nat 20 plus 5 for you?
Why
Do
you? A natural 20 means you hit and deal double dice damage.
Yeah, natural 20 is an automatic hit no matter what the thing's AC is. That's
I know,
the
but still
only
it's
time a
fine.
natural 20 matters.
I'm sorry, does a 32 hit you? Maybe?
Fuck you, is what that number is.
It might not hit.
Roll damage.
Okay, would you
Technically,
like
I
me to
have a
go keep
character
the
that a
radiant
32 wouldn't
difference
hit.
from it?
Just for the sake of it, go ahead, but just remember all your dice are doubled.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, which one's a radiant?
Pick out a dice.
Okay,
for
1d8.
each of
Okay,
them,
that's
and
it.
it's fine.
Let it figure out which bit of this was the fucking radiant damage first, okay?
That's fine.
It's a lot of numbers.
Now, does he have to roll double the amount of dice, or can he just times 2 the dice number?
He's just times doing the dice because otherwise that's a lot of math, and I don't wish that upon anyone.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now.
Because I remember I had a DM one time that made me roll double dice. I couldn't fucking just times 2 things.
No, I want the numbers to be odd.
Yeah.
Fuck
it's
you.
fucking
Okay,
weird.
so, so with a nat 20, how does that work with the Great Weapon Master then? If you're rolling
That
point on
comes in afterward, like your
Any-
stat bonus and things like that. It's not dice.
Any modifier gets factored in after dice rolls. Any modifier.
So, Great Weapon Master, you roll a 10, you deal 20 damage from the dice, and then you add 10 to that.
No,
Now-
I'm saying because Great Weapon makes you reduce your thing by 5. So that's what I was asking.
Yeah, that's a crit's still a crit. That's a dice roll, not a
Yeah.
number.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
bad. I rolled kind of bad on that. That's 20 plus C. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, so it's 20 acid and regular damage plus
Did roll kind of
14
bad on that.
plus 14 radiant. That's what does a radiant do?
Did you add your stat?
Add my stat. Oh shit. No.
Math is
And-
hard.
Math's hard.
This is why we don't do normal D&D combat.
This math is hard. And everybody has a bunch of cool shit, so no one knows what any of the things do. We need to have a couple, like, danger rooms, maybe. But just,
I did the math wrong.
you guys are just having a different game, okay?
He did the math wrong. Oh no.
Well, Thaddeus, you know what your turn's gonna be?
I'm putting this all shit into a calculator. I did it wrong, so it didn't multiply. Just fucking added the shit together.
Have a
Okay,
pretty
so
good
it's
idea.
36 regular and acid damage.
Alright.
36 regular and acid.
Now wait,
Okay,
broke 100.
plus 14 radiant damage.
14 radiant. And that is with modifier, right?
Add the modifier.
The modifier's been added to the other thing.
Yes, the
I'm
modifier
just-
is actually a thing.
Making
Okay.
sure, because you don't double the modifier.
The radiant damage goes through, deals full damage, but where the radiant energy impacts, you can see these weird, like, blue flames erupting around the area.
What does that look like to me? I want to roll an insight check on that. Okay. Can
Okay.
I do that? I'm doing that.
There are 2 characters here that would know that that's not a good thing, FYI.
Well, they're not saying anything, so are you going to say something?
Well, roll your insight check. Ignore him.
Oh god, that's 7. Okay, 26.
Okay. Right. This is streaking over. It doesn't seem to be causing it any, like, additional pain, but as to whether or not it knows what to do with this, not quite sure. Basically, it
Wasn't
looks
he in there
like
for that fight?
it may put something onto its next attack, or not. You can't really tell. It is at the same time burning this thing, so it may be damaging it. It just doesn't seem particularly bothered, but that may be because of its ludicrous health pool.
Is
In other
the
words-
blue burning flames a good thing or a bad thing?
Bad
thing.
Let's find out. Joe Dexter.
Jodek's turn. I still have some questions I need to ask.
God damn it.
I'm sorry. Is it an action or bonus action to poison a weapon or ammo?
I'm gonna
That
let
could've
you
been done.
guys.
And could I have done that beforehand?
Yeah, I was about to say, that could have been done before we entered combat.
Overall, because I want it to be used, I'm gonna let it be a bonus action. But yes, you could also have done it as you were heading into the room because you knew what was coming. Poison's going to use the modified poison rules, so there's not a bunch of saves I'm gonna have to make. It's just gonna deal less
Yeah.
damage.
And could I have poisoned both my S stock and 3 pieces of ammo?
You have 1,000,000 vials of poison. You could poison your everything.
Okay. I
Including
will poison
yourself.
my everything later. Except for myself, because I don't think that would do good for me.
Drink a small amount, gain resistance over a very long period of time. Or
Be
just
fucking
die.
Rasputin.
He's about, 35 feet away?
Yeah.
I can't reach that. I have 25 movement. I
Why
can't
are
stab
all of
him.
you short?
So instead, I'm just going to shoot him with my crossbow.
Alright.
First of all, I'm going to walk forward like 5 feet so I can drop a seal on him too.
Oh,
All right.
thank God.
Bonus action, put a seal on him. Action. I'm gonna shoot a normal crossbow bolt.
Fire.
Yes. Fire. 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 Where's my macro? There it is. 24
Why
will
do
hit
you?
him.
Why do you have a macro?
Roll 20.
Oh, okay. I thought you fucking. Oh,
No. I don't want to over-engineer it that way.
I was about to say.
Do I need to separate these damage types out?
What are the damage types that you're going to be inflicting?
Piercing, force, poison, and cold.
Where's the force coming from?
Where is the force coming from? Wait a second.
Because that's your alternate fire on your crossbow that you're not using right now.
Nope. It's not coming from that.
Where the fuck is it coming from?
Oh, I'm getting force from there. Am I supposed to get necrotic from there? Yes, I'm supposed to get necrotic from there, not force. Roll 20 just changed it to force for some reason.
Are you sure you don't want to just blast it with the alternate fire? Because you know necrotic doesn't really work too well on these things.
I can't poison the alternate fire because alternate fire doesn't use ammo, does it?
No, it does not.
So yeah, you can't
So
poison
to
it.
poison it, I need to use this fire.
Alright.
So, do I need to separate any of those out?
What are they again?
Piercing, necrotic, poison, and cold.
Necrotic, poison, and cold are all going to be halved. Piercing is going to be 1-1.
Piercing's 14.
Okay.
Necrotic, poison, and cold are 39, half to something.
Round down, 3, 9,
17.
17?
19.
19? Yeah, 19. My bad.
19. For
I should
total
not be the
of-
spearhead of math in these conversations.
I just find a number that's close to the right number, and then my brain says, yeah, that's the right one, and I go, oh, really? I trust my brain way too much.
I think that's a total of 33 damage.
Calculators.
My brain just straight fucking lies to me on a constant fucking basis. And
Fire in the bolt
really,
and you see the various
really
elemental things just
infuriating.
kind of not doing what you want it to do. Would you like to use your alt fire?
I would like to use my alt fire instead, because I'm within range for that.
Shotgun.
Shotgun time.
Oh my god.
Hooray. A 19 will hit, correct?
Yes.
AC
Cool.
14.
I have to be sure.
It uses its reaction, raises its AC to 27. Gains 500 more HP.
For real? Because in this boss fight,
Gains
it's
500
interesting.
HP.
Like it could. It's 21 force.
Owie! That is 1-1. As Jodak moves forward, fires his crossbow bolt, which impacts like a crossbow bolt, but then you can see it kind of fizzling a bit. Then he just kind of makes a head, like, damn, motion. Flicks something on the crossbow. You see these two little energy things come out of the side. They then charge up a force blast, and then two bolts of red energy fly forward into this thing.
Oh, wait, did I get sneak attack for that? Because there's someone next to him?
Not within 5 feet.
Vashnir
Vashnir's
is
stabbing him.
Yeah, Vashnir is currently
Vashnir is-
stabbing him.
Vashnir is also not 5 feet away.
It doesn't matter because he's currently stabbing him.
Okay.
But that would have applied to the piercing damage. But yes.
Yeah.
So an extra
That was-
2d6.
That was 8.
Yay.
Yay.
Yeah, that's 4 on both die. That's good. It's good number.
Or it's 5 and 3, or 6 and 2. You don't know.
And I'm gonna be glad
No,
whenever
it
you're
was 4 on
dead.
both
You
died.
stop
He
saying
was
you-
right.
I mean, what?
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 Midori, it's your
What?
turn. You are paralyzed. Good turn.
No,
Over.
no. What the fuck did you say?
Midori, it's your turn.
Not
This
that
is all on
other
record.
thing, motherfucker.
We can just go back and watch it again. What'd you say, Eric?
Yes, get me
can't-
confused.
I can't.
I'm
go
just
back
giving him
and
shit.
watch it. I can't go back and watch it because I hear my own voice and I hate my voice.
Dang.
Such a common thing, and I don't understand. I
I
can understand
don't
why, because you don't sound the same, but at the same time, you can't do anything about it. It's just like, meh. But Tadori, it's your turn. You are paralyzed. Good turn. Over to its turn again.
Hey, he's bigger than I am.
He is,
Not
but
really.
my paralysis doesn't last that long, and I need to take advantage of it.
No!
And I...
You have advantage, I know.
I moved my page on accident and lost my creature that it took so long to find.
Karma for not telling us what that thing was. What you said.
But, you do have advantage on the attack. Which means I would have disadvantage on a grapple check.
Son of a bitch. I can't find it again. There it is. I don't know why, it just disappears.
Actually, no, because I'm paralyzed, I auto-fail a grapple check.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
I don't see any reason to grapple you.
Eat me.
Why do that when I can just shove this giant arm blade into your paralyzed torso?
That is also fair. You have advantage.
Watch out!
Spawn creature, so I could just stab from the
Well,
inside.
I rolled a natural 20, but it doesn't matter because you're already paralyzed.
I mean, yeah. Well, paralyzed doesn't
Doesn't auto hit, but it does apply automatic crit if you hit.
is paralyzed automatic crit?
Yep. I need to actually roll this because I can't just take the average unless I want to do math, which I don't.
Double the crit.
No,
Yeah, I need
that'd
to
be
roll
times
crit.
4. I'd be dead.
Well, you may be dead anyway. Great.
If you roll like 200 damage,
I'm gonna
yeah.
use warding maneuver.
That's a reaction.
Don't
I-
kill yourself.
Don't know
No.
what that
If
does.
a creature you see within 5 feet is hit by an attack, you can roll 1d8 as a reaction, add a number to the AC. If it still hits, though, it gains
No.
resistance to the attack's
Oh,
damage.
it'll give you resistance. So this
It'll-
is just straight damage then. Good job. You
it'll be-
probably
yeah,
saved your fucking friend.
because it'll still hit because it's a natural 20.
Yes, but you gain resistance to
Yeah,
the
it
damage.
goes down to normal damage.
All
That's
right,
the only thing that saves me.
That means I can just take the stock then. You need to make a con save.
Oh, I'm good at those.
I hope
Wait,
so.
is he using a spell?
No.
There's an
If he
after
was,
effect
I-
on hits.
If he
Never
was,
mind,
I would be
that
fine.
I don't have that shield anymore.
Fucking washer. It's so loud.
24, dude.
One moment, the washer. Oh fuck it, I'll just carry on. 24 will pass, so your hit points are not reduced by 28 damage, but you take 28 necrotic damage. That's a lot of damage.
I'm not worried about the 28 damage. If you reduced me to, if you would have reduced my hit points by 28 on top of doing the 28 damage, I would be dead. Because if you reduce hit points to 0,
Well, the
I
reduction of
die.
your hit point maximum would have not taken more health away from you. It would have just made it to where your max was lower.
anyway, I would have been dead.
But that's a lot of damage, and Vashner, you can see some of your cut wounds kind of like coalescing again.
60.
It feels better now. It had a
I'm
snack.
fucked up.
It's now the end of its turn. Tadori, you are no longer paralyzed. Congratulations.
Looks like it looks like is that what you said?
Yes.
Ah, fuck.
Actually, no, it has another attack. Why the hell would I say that? I'm gonna hit Tadori again.
No! I'm going down, people.
A 2 and a 20. You are down.
No, you need to roll that crit. Because I heard you say that. You need to roll that crit.
Well, it would only be 40.
How could the average be 28 but the double be 40?
Because it's got a +8 on damage.
Okay. Then I'm fine.
You do, however, need to make a con save.
Well, sentinel attack. I smack him.
You've
No,
already
I
used your
don't
reaction.
fail- I also
Oh yeah.
don't
Fuck.
fail a con save. Natural 20 con save.
Hooray!
Wait, that was not Sentinel. How far away are these people?
It's not.
You did bonk him. He is within that. You may bonk.
Okay.
Well,
But Tadori is down.
yeah, I'm done.
Where's down?
He's not dead, but he's
I'm
dead.
just gonna roll all this fuck off dice again.
Yeah.
I smacked him twice with a whip.
You went,
What
wow.
did radiant just do to that thing?
You made it go ow, ow, and then it just.
What did the radiant actually
Radiant
do?
bad. Radiant bad.
Radiant bad.
It hasn't done anything yet.
Not anything yet. But I like the way you say
Going off
yet.
what I remember last time. Going over to the last time, radiant bad.
Did any of you fuckers actually say this whenever I...
They are
Yes,
right now.
yelled
Free
out.
action.
Okay.
No, I would have said it as soon as I saw the blue flames, radiant bad.
Yeah.
Flames are bad. Radiant flames.
But
are bad
Ragnar,
too.
Sentinel attack, go.
Please.
AC 14. You're probably not gonna miss.
Yes, I did not miss. That's 21.
Excellent.
Okay. Let's leave off the radiant damage.
But I
that's
need
still-
more. Give me
No, why did
more.
I say that? No!
I don't have enough yet.
No.
God damn it.
Okay. +1, +2, +5. I rolled poorly, but that's still 14 damage.
Owie! It's not quite bloodied, but very. Actually, no, I lied. It is bloodied. Good for you. As you give it a whompening, as it's, you know, shoving its giant arm blade into your friend.
Bad worm thing. Bad. Punk.
Alright, it has been bloodied. Now things get slightly more difficult. End of its turn, though, finally. And Tadora, you're no longer paralyzed, but you are bleeding out.
It's fine.
Sorry you got to have one turn. Veshnir!
Nah, you're fine.
Bonus action, armor activation.
This is why I don't build melee characters.
Activate the spirit.
Oh, this is the first time seeing it, isn't it?
Yes, it
Not
is.
mine!
Largely with the group, yeah. So you might want to describe that.
You're gonna hear a dragon's roar as wings almost look like they sprout out of his back. Very bony in design. Icy wings. Go with that.
I'm imagining
And-
the Necromancer's wings from Diablo 3.
Pretty much.
No. No.
Pretty much? Okay, good.
Stop edgelording. God.
Don't stop edgelording.
It's because it killed the dragon and stuff. So, and then you see.
But I'm supposed to have the edge, not you fuckers.
I was doing the opposite of the Sailor Moon transformations. Like, oh, no. And the dragon's face is sprouting from his helmet, becoming the new helmet. It's pretty much like the dragonic armor from like Skyrim, or spiritual dragon armor, whatever the fuck it was called.
Don't know.
Oh.
The dragon aspect, that's what it was.
Very well.
Like an
Okay.
overlay.
Yeah.
We get it.
Looks good.
And action is going to be the tier 2 ability.
You can get these special names if you want, so long as you explain what's happening each time.
Does it affect the person that's down?
I don't see why it wouldn't.
Okay.
Because you can
So
target it on
each-
objects.
Because each and every one of you, how many people do we have in a party right now?
It's just you 4.
Hi, four
Okay,
of
I
us.
can't target myself, but everybody else but me is going to have like an icy haze around them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So in my third turn, while it's activated, the frosty aura is visible around them while the aura persists. The affected targets have resistant to all damage except psychic. And psychic damage is delivered physically, and that is the case with Shadow Blade and Psychic Daggers. And whenever something that would deal damage with this aura, half the damage is dealt returned to the aggressor.
Ooh. Interesting. Interesting. I'm adding it to my
Sure.
catalog of gem powers.
That's not a gem.
It's a spirit stone.
Yeah.
Yes,
I think that's what he meant.
that's what I meant.
Oh.
I forgot I have gem crafting stuff.
You action surging?
Yes.
Go for it. Full damage will be halved, but meh. Still damage.
I gotta remember how much extra damage I do with this fucking thing too. Where the fuck is it at?
You're still at tier 1. I think it's just 1d8 extra.
Okay. Because using the tier 2 drops it down to tier 1, right?
No, it's 1d8 at 1 and 2, and you're tier 2. Then it's 2d8 at 3 and 4, and then 3 at 5.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
It's a flat scaling. At the end of your turn, you will go from having 2 charges to 1 charge, but your armor will persist until next turn.
Alright. Great Weapon Master again.
Alright.
Barely gets that's a 15.
Walk in that line. Go ahead and roll buff attacks.
There's that. Okay. Oh, I forgot to add I gotta roll another. Damn it. Let's stop exiting out. Motherfucker.
One day we'll all have the means to be on the same virtual tabletop. One day.
Sure we will. Sure we will.
Okay, so the
Vouch to my
so
words.
the cold damage is half, so that's 3 cold damage, and then I need to roll. I don't have my physical dice with me at the moment, so I'm using fucking
Yeah, I gathered something was
this
wonky.
fucking thing. It's taking 30 physical damage and 3
Yeah.
cold damage.
Is that total from both, or just one attack?
That's from just the one attack.
Understood.
Second attack,
Ice alone.
Great Weapon Master again. That's better.
Oh, leave ice alone.
Daddy's. Daddy's is 16, yeah. 16, because
Don't
14
doesn't mean
hits.
attack the dice bag.
You hit. No damage.
I have a cracked phone protector, so that's being extremely wonky. When I want to click things, it thinks I'm clicking something else.
There.
Motherfucker, quit it. Roll. There we go. It's taking. Can you go lower than 1 on that cold damage? Because I got a 1 on the D8 for cold.
No, minimum of 1.
Okay, cool. 61 cold damage. Yes. 10 plus 12. Taking
It's always minimum of 1.
32 physical
That
damage.
stuff.
It seems to be your average.
Yeah, because regular one is like the plus 3,
And
so that's
then
12
how
from
much
that
cold
one.
damage?
I rolled a.
1.
It's taking 1 cold damage.
Oh no. Okay. So Vashnir powers up this thing, sends a frosty aura over his companions, and then starts off with a deadly assault. He deals lots of damage. Good job. Anything for your movement?
Oh wait, does that moving mark? Is that action?
I don't know how your things work.
Well,
I know how your
I'm
items
just
work.
gonna use
That's
unwavering
about
mark.
it.
Unwavering mark. It's just whenever it hits someone with a melee attack.
Okay.
They mark it.
All right. At the end of your turn,
Disadvantage on an attack roll that doesn't target me.
okay. At the end of your turn, I'm going to make an attack roll that targets you
Okay.
for a
Ludicrous
30.
amount of damage?
Okay, so I have. Does that stack up my other ability, the Bane thing?
Huh? Oh, you're right. You can just make it roll dice because you hate things.
Mm-hmm.
So that 30 to hit's about to not be a 30 to hit, right? You should have been doing this whenever it was attacking your companion, but it did crit all the time, so I guess it doesn't really count.
Yeah, because now my armor is at 26.
How dare you say something like that, Eric? It didn't matter. It critted me twice. It doesn't matter if you minused it.
I know, that's what I just said. Yeah, you can bane
So
it.
now I got at least make it go down by 4, and I'll be fine.
Depending on what you roll, that's very likely possible.
Yeah, I forgot. I made it impossible to hit. I need to fix it. By that, I don't mean fix it. I mean just hit him harder.
Make him make dex saves.
I could. He's not the worst at it, but he's not great.
It's not great. Did you...
Fucker. Trying to roll.
His app is
Okay.
being...
Okay.
It's not my app. I have the phone protector I have on it. It's got a funny crack in it to where it bubbles up. So now when I press, it thinks I'm pressing a bunch of other things. Alright, clicking on the fucking dice and keeps exiting out.
The anticipation is killing me.
Now look at that. I rolled a 4. So.
Hooray!
Yay, he doesn't hit.
Fucking Bane. Alright. How about Ragnar?
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. I'm a bonk it.
With my hammer.
Well, it's not being horny, so it's fine.
No, I'm just gonna bang it. Alright.
I got the reaction from my party members that I wanted, and I got the reaction from the DM that I wanted. It's an AC 14. If you got over that and asked, I'm gonna hurt you.
I got over that. It's fucking 24. No, it's
Exactly.
23. Close enough.
You need...
I haven't heard it. Ow.
Oh no. Don't hurt it.
Come on, again? Well, half it's high, half it's low. Good enough.
That means you have average.
Yeah. The D8 got an 8, the D6 got a 6, and then it's a 3 and a 1.
Yeah, that's average. Not bad.
Please tell me the final number after adding all the dice in your modifier.
21.
21!
Right? Yeah,
wait.
21.
Okay.
21, yeah.
8 and 6. 8 is 16.
Action
4.
bonk. Anything else?
Alright, there's
One,
bonus action of, let's go with an opposite of a bonk.
3.
Have a bonus action of a spell.
Oh.
I can do that, right?
Some of them.
I mean, it's been like 3 or 5 years, but I've yet to actually fucking do so. But
Depends
sure,
on what spell you're trying to cast.
Yeah, some of them you can
Word.
bonus action.
It's because bonus action. I've never actually fucking done this. Let's have some fun with this.
What you doing?
Bonus action. I'm gonna bonus action healing Roy the fucker who's down.
Gasp! Heal him.
He's getting back up.
If I actually have a fucking D4. Okay, there we
You'll
go.
get to have a turn.
I'd rather not.
Without bleeding to
It's
death.
safer on the ground bleeding to death than fighting this thing at 4 health.
It's okay.
It's
Just be
not
a.
four.
It's just a. It'd
Remember,
just be a redo of the wyverns.
it's the D4 plus your spellcasting ability
Yes,
modifier.
I know. Roll it.
So you have 5.
Great. That's
Because
so
I got a
much
nat
better.
one.
The Ragnar, you
Nat 1.
take your acid
Chug a
mace,
potion.
swamp, and then send out your hand, say the words of magic, and then Tadori comes back to consciousness and realizes exactly how fucked he is.
Chug some potions, buddy. Chug some potions. I've done all I can for you.
Any.
Okay, at the end of your... Go on.
It's bonus action to go and cast.
Yes.
Just chuck a potion at somebody, isn't
Well,
it?
you've
Right?
already... Yeah, basically anything that you're... To feed someone else a potion, it's an action. You feed yourself, it's a bonus action, you've already spent yours. So really, you're kind of out.
Don't worry about it.
I mean-
2d4 plus 2 is not going to help me any more than 5 did.
Do you have any other healing healing
I
spell?
have healing options of my own. Yes, it's fine. I am fine.
Okay. I could just go and let you go and rummage
I am a
through my bag
vampire.
and get some. Oh fuck! I forgot about that. Wait, I thought it's the last character.
No, that's this one.
At the
Are you
end of your
sure?
turn, Ragnar,
Last one's the cannibal.
Vash-
This one's the vampire.
Vashnir,
Okay.
I need you to make a wisdom save.
You're gonna make the cleric make
Okay.
a wisdom save?
No, Vashnir.
Oh, Vash. Uh-oh.
That makes more sense.
About to say. Bug, you get 1 chance. Get the fuck off my screen. Okay,
21.
fuck off.
Okay,
And
you
you're dead.
pass.
You mean
You failed by 1.
Fuck you!
That's fine. Does it do to take damage on save?
I have a
No.
+3 to wisdom.
No, it doesn't. And they're immune. Shit. Very well, good job. Well, that was my shot. Now I just gotta crit him, otherwise I'm gonna die.
Wait a minute. Would that
What?
count for the whole sentinel thing?
No.
No.
Okay.
Over to
Sentinel
Jodak.
has to make an attack against an ally.
Jodak. Jodak doesn't know what to do anymore. So Jodak's just gonna shoot it with actually, do I want to pop a seal on him? I already have 1 seal on him.
Put another seal on him.
Do you know what? Put another seal on him. Just
Put another
because.
seal on him. Wait for a
Why
crit.
not? I forgot where I keep track of my seals. Where am I keeping? There they are. I just can't read. So
Ah,
bonus action, I'm gonna put
very
a seal on
serious
him.
problem.
You should probably fix
Action.
that problem.
I really should. Actually, I'm just gonna shoot it with my shotgun crossbow.
Oh, fire, go.
Thing.
Pew.
That seemed to work last time. Why did that change? Change the strength. It's dumb.
Because the roll
You
20 macros.
removed.
Because the roll 20 macros suck ass. And that's why I don't use them.
Okay. That hits because I'm pretty sure 29 will hit.
Shut up, yes.
Normally.
That's 17 force for the first one.
Owie,
Which
my
I forgot
feeling.
to ask if I got sneak attack.
Yeah,
Yes.
Vashnir's not falling.
Right.
And
Second
the
attack.
sneak attack will be force damage.
Second attack is 26.
Oh, that's a lot more damage.
Nope, 26 to hit. It's not damage.
What?
Halberd is also 22 damage.
How much sneak attack damage with your 2d6 are you dealing me right now?
2d6. I'm doing 7 sneak attack damage. It's 26 total, not 26. 15 plus 7 for the second attack.
You're gonna hit, but what's your sneak attack damage from your 2d6?
7.
Okay.
The 15 plus 7 was sneak attack plus that attack damage.
Okay.
I just added sneak attack to the second attack because I
Yeah.
forgot it for the first attack.
Yeah.
And the second attack was probably going to hit anyway.
Yeah, it just says once per round. It doesn't say what round.
It's
what
on the
attack
first
it has
attack.
to be in.
It must
Is
be on
it
the first attack.
Is it? Does it
I
have to
thought it
be?
was just once per round.
It must be on the first attack.
It doesn't matter. You do 7 additional damage.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Right. Cool. I didn't know that. Now I know it. And that's all I can do, I think. That's bonus action, action, and action.
Okay, your second thing hit. What was the damage on your second hit?
Second hit was 15.
Okay.
So in total is 17 plus 7 for 34
Owie.
plus another 15 for
You got it.
49. Yeah, just making sure.
Okay.
I said a lot of weird numbers then.
You did.
That's all I'm doing for my turn.
All right.
Hooray.
We get over to the door.
You alright?
I don't think he is.
He's standing, I think.
No, I'm not. I'm laying down.
Really.
Or he's moving.
Just play
so-
dead.
See, here's an issue. This
I
is
forget about
just
you.
just James speaking. There's an issue. I have a 3d6 weapon. It only does cold damage.
Play dead. I'll go and kill you some more next turn.
my healing weapon does necrotic damage.
Hmm. This is your worst enemy.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
I offered you potions.
Potions
You
wouldn't
can't-
help.
Yeah, also you couldn't give me potions. You had already
No, but
used
you can
all your
go
action
around
economy.
taking
Take your turn.
You could take them, though.
Grab it from his belt.
Yes.
I am going.
This is a wonderful example of power gauging the party, by the way.
Yes, I am going to put a seal on this fucker at the start of my turn.
Place. Okay.
You're still playing
Yes.
dead.
I'm then going to stand up for half my movement,
Doop,
which
doop.
is 20 feet. And then I'm going to free action swap weapons for the first one.
Yeah, I do.
And then walk up and stab this fucker with my necrotic short sword.
Okay. Roll your poke.
just to make myself feel better, even though I know it's pointless.
So I see another turn of just bringing you
I
back up.
hit on
All
a
right.
14 on the die.
Hooray.
I rolled 2d6. No, I do not roll 2d6. I roll 1d6 and then separate the damage. So that is 10 damage for piercing
Ow.
and 2 necrotic.
After having.
No!
Oh, excellent.
It's so adorable. I catch her after a centipede. And
So
just,
I get 1 health back.
Yeah, you do.
You want to have, poisoned your stuff? Maybe?
No! Because I didn't think about it, and if I don't think about something, I don't have that thing.
Yeah.
That's a 17 on the die. That's a d6 for 9 slashing, piercing, whatever the fuck damage.
Why are you doing this to me? You're hurting my toes.
and 2 after having necrotic damage. So I
Better
get
than last time.
2 health back. Oh,
See,
that's it.
Alright. Now your turn, I'm gonna hit Vashtir.
Okay.
Surely I can't fuck it up twice. That'll be a 32.
Okay. Let's see if I can. Is my shield still up?
Never activated shield.
Not shield, but I forgot I do have that. Fuck, I'm an idiot.
You have shield and you have Bane. Bane is still up. It lasts a minute or some shit.
It lasts as long as his mark lasts.
Yeah, it's there
So I
forever.
have to reuse the thing right every time.
Right.
Then I have to dice roll every time.
You gotta roll dice.
Motherfucker. Is it a stack with shield?
Potentially.
I'm saying this is my like armor shield thingy still up.
Yes, you're still armored.
Until 26.
So whatever
Okay.
I do to you, you're going to resist if you get hit.
Okay, so it's
Yay, I can resist all the damage I get dealt to. Oh, wait. The average damage is 20
no,
something?
that frost armor doesn't affect.
Well, the difference is they'll take 5 damage back.
Yeah.
Because 20 down to 10 for what you actually take, and then half of what you take gets sent back to them.
What did
let's
you roll
slow
again?
down.
I got a 32 to hit you. I have a feeling, though, it's gonna miss. I don't know how to feel about this.
There are very specific enemies that I am very good against. And then there's
Some that
shit
are
like
very
this.
bad.
And then there's shit like this that I'm just not. I'm
Yep,
just.
I'm AG -8 because I used my shield.
Oh. God damn it, I missed with my 30. The scale is going to where he is eventually, so y'all need to find shit.
I. Need
Yes,
to
I
stop
know you're
making
totally
melee characters.
at the whim of what you managed to find in game, but like still. Alright.
There's,
so we're all dead? Okay.
there's literally nothing I can do.
Would you like a weapon? I have a spare.
That's not the problem.
It's just a
really not
bad
the
enemy for
problem.
him to fight. So
It really is.
I miss. Despite all odds.
Did
Okay,
you say 32
Fuck
though?
off. Fuck
I
off.
did.
Oh God.
I'm
No,
like that's not a. I can.
He reduced
I can-
that 32 by 8 points.
The max I can reduce it by is 11.
Alright.
Because shield
Picking
is 5, and that bane is 6.
Taking it into overgear because I'm gonna be dead next. Okie dokie.
Wait, no, is my turn next, or is it his turn?
It's
Your
its
turn.
turn. Todori, Vashnir, Ragnar, Dredek is slightly too far away. I need charisma saves.
Charisma. Charisma. Are you sure it's not wisdom?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's charisma.
Not 20.
4 total
How
of
does a 16 fare?
21.
21. Okay.
Yeah.
16 doesn't fare too good.
26.
Okay.
Fuck
So,
off.
Ragnar, you're mine.
That mean I
Don't
attack
block me.
them, or is it
That
I'm
means you attack
paralyzed?
them right now.
Okay, I can do that.
And now I just basically have to live off of legendary actions and hope. Alright.
I think that's
Right,
legendary
James,
actions. I
I'm
didn't
so
take them.
sorry. I'm pretty sure it's my turn next.
See, I really wanted to grab Vashnir, and if he rolled anything less than a 21, I would have.
Jesus Christ.
But he got it, so lucky you.
I'm so sorry, James.
It's Vashnir next.
It is. He may kill it.
He may kill it. He may.
Oh.
I have 5 dice. They're gonna kill you. In other hand, James, if he does not kill it.
Nah, you're not gonna kill me. You're gonna lightly hurt me. You with critting, you cannot kill me.
How big is this worm thingy?
White.
Hmm?
Very.
Very.
Okay. I'm going to whack it twice again. Crit Weapon Master.
Okay.
That hits because that's a 16.
Really need you to fucking crit here.
Critting my is my strong suit tonight. No, that's that. Plus. Where's that? Motherfucker. Quit that. Oh, damn it.
Jodak, do you think we should try to kill it?
I don't want to see what's going to happen here.
Well, I know what's gonna happen.
Hit
It's
me.
gonna be, if it's not dead, he's gonna hurt me.
Hit me.
I'm gonna hurt you very much.
Damage.
That's all that's gonna happen. I'm gonna go down again, and I can't
Okay,
pop my
so
seal
that's-
if I go down.
Yes.
But he said he had 5
That
dice. I
is
don't know what
30
spell that could
physical.
be.
It's not a spell.
And
He has 2d8,
2 cold
2d6, and a
after-
d8.
After having.
Owie.
Ah,
3 d8s and 2 d6.
Yeah, he's gonna bonk me.
Wait, no, it's 33
Plus
because
3.
I rolled max on the first one, so 33 physical and 2 ice.
All right. Still owie.
you pop your seal to heal.
I don't know.
Ah.
Seals
See if
don't
it's
heal.
fine.
They heal a little
And
bit.
Second attack
Are the seals? Oh, yeah, they
is
do. Okay.
You get 2
that's a
2 per
back
dice.
per
dirty
dice.
20.
That's a dirty 20.
Mm-hmm.
I'm popping a seal because I mean, a little bit of healing, still healing. But I'm popping a seal for the 2d6 for you. I roll it, but it's fine.
Motherfucker, would you just roll correctly like I want you to? There we go. Let me calculator that.
Duly noted. A full CR 20 creature. Nothing.
Did
It's
you just
fine.
kill it? It's
Full
fine.
CR
Okay,
20
good.
creature against level 8.
What is this thing, anyways?
Dead.
That is 27 physical
It had 10 HP.
and I guess how would you have 5?
You're a
I rolled a
little bit
5 on
below.
the cold.
You roll it round down.
It's
That's
just
really
how
good.
you want to finish this in any particular way, shape, or form.
No, I wanted to hit James.
You still might after this. I can't say because it's going to have a death effect.
I want to hit James
You
now.
can add 9 to your damage.
Ah,
Nah,
I think you got it.
I want to hit James.
Anything in
I wanna
particular, or
waste my
just a
seal.
flurry of
I've got
blows?
-12.
He's gonna slash the fuck out of it, and the last hit, you're gonna see pretty much his dragonic armor go into his spear, and he's just gonna spear the fuck out of it
All right,
and have it rupture inside.
gotcha. At the end of that attack, your form fades, and this creature begins to bubble uncontrollably. You can see the blue fire spreading along it
Oh fuck!
and fracturing its very being. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yay.
Am I within the range for
Yes,
this one?
everyone.
Cool.
Yay.
Deck save. No.
You're a rogue.
Second
18.
guy that helps me cast saves.
17?
No.
I'm ashamed of you. 22.
Not much of a rogue at this point. He's only got like 2 levels of it.
Okay, anything below 21's a failure.
I was gonna say
Yeah, I failed.
anyway. I had 10 at first.
I couldn't even make it 21.
Not my fault.
People can't.
It's not his fault. Absolutely not his fault.
The best I could do was a 20.
Not my fault. Should have had you make a deck save. I'll remember that in the future. All
I
right.
told you.
I know, but like I went for the charisma because I wanted to see him kill all of you, but it didn't happen that way.
Jesus Christ.
I still get to hit James though.
Does that make Vashtir a mini boss on his own?
Yes.
Kind of.
Yes.
Do you really have
Whatever.
to ask that fucking question? Are you kidding me?
Whatever the case. Anybody that failed the dexterity saving throw, which is DC 21, is going to be taking 60 damage as this thing fucking explodes and covers the entire area in necrotic energy.
I
Ow.
take nothing.
Ow.
Wait, doesn't Mobo give me the thing? It
No.
doesn't take me. Okay.
That's evasion.
I pass though, so
You take 30.
Yeah, I'm down.
That fucking hurts. He's gonna.
Mm.
and Ragnar failed, so
I failed
I'm
too.
still up though.
you take that.
It hurts.
And I'm still up.
I didn't say you
So is
weren't.
Vashtir.
I just said you failed, so you took that.
Alright, greater enemy defeated.
Woo. I'm down.
Get it, James?
Second time in this combat. Woo.
Listen, I made 2 attacks. And at the time, you were the only one there.
Woo.
Eric?
What?
I don't get him, do I?
The charm has faded. It has died.
Aww.
If I
I'm
see you go
sad
swing,
now.
I'm gonna smack the fuck out of you myself.
Yeah, you really want to piss off Vashtir? Please do.
That means you're attacking somebody that's down, which is not a good thing.
Wait,
Piss off
is
Vashtir.
James down?
Yes, he's
Yes!
down. You had like 5 health.
I had 12!
I kind of wonder
I'll throw a
why.
healing word his way. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm just gonna throw him a healing word.
Whoa!
Yes. Good.
D4 plus spellcasting modifier. Give me
No,
that.
better yet,
Almost.
I
I'm
should
kind
give
of
him
sad. I
cure wounds if
almost
we're
got
done.
to be put into Dave's shoes.
Well, if that's something that you want, we can worry about it next time.
Do it.
Greater enemy defeated. The battle outside very quickly comes to a close as their forces fall. And you guys have successfully,
In 4 rounds of
siege
combat.
this area. Were you expecting it to take longer? I wasn't.
No, I was expecting it to take
Go
less.
back 9.
Listen, I'm your guys' fan for a reason, mainly because you'll win.
You gave me a lawnmower.
You are a
I'm gonna
lawnmower.
wake up, and since you were in touch range to heal me, I'm gonna make sure you're the only one that hears this. I really hate this place. I really, really hate this place.
Things aren't good for you. They really aren't. You could always just give up and go back home.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can. I mean,
You're
I'm
not. You
sure,
can't hear me. Shut up.
but I've wandered over.
Fuck off.
Well, I was gonna
Link,
heal
I
you,
can
but
talk to people's head.
you're talking to us head? Oh yes, we could.
He
No one
can.
can
I
find
said
more
it out loud.
conversations.
I'm over here talking to people. I mean, you can always just go home.
No, I
I'm
can't.
pretty sure just a few more seconds, I would have just smashed your head right off.
Everyone's being
That
so
wouldn't have been
mean to the
good, now would
tiefling.
it?
Always has been.
What'd you say, James?
What do you say,
Eric?
Eric?
That everyone's being so mean to the tiefling.
And I said always has been.
Well, he's taller than me.
That's not an excuse.
Everyone's taller than you.
Yeah.
Thus, I am mean to everyone,
Hey,
except for
better.
the ones I'm not mean to.
So, for the most part, it sounds like you guys are just going to be taking place in whatever victory celebrations it is you want to be having.
I'm gonna go sit on the fucking ship or wherever the fuck is safe and do nothing.
That's fair.
Ow! Fucking first round of combat, I got paralyzed, knocked the fuck out, got healed back to 5, went, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm participating. Stab, stab, ow.
Listen, it would have happened to the other guys too if it was A, possible to hit them, or B, possible for them to fail. I tried.
Max I could have right now is a 20 fucking 5 AC. Max.
Well, Vashner can reduce things that try to hit you. It just they were crits.
I don't even have shield right now. Like that's me saying I have shield and I don't.
Let me be honest, Eric. I'm actually kind of sad I didn't get to go and play Dave's role in this.
It just in the fullness of time, all things are possible.
Yay.
I am also as equally sad, but for different reasons, that he didn't get to play Dave's role.
They didn't get to kill you?
No. That I didn't get to watch Vashner beat the fuck out of you.
I would have splattered your skull across the
You would have
pavement.
hit me one time, I'd have fallen on the ground, and then Vashner would have turned around and went, "The fuck, bro?"
He's a bit distracted.
Alright. Enemy defeated. The guys sieging the place very quickly, create
God.
order. And there is a victory feast happening.
I'm gonna go talk to my father.
Okay.
I'm brooding. Because that was
I
just
make sure to bring him a keg of ale.
bad
and a
all
thing of meat.
around.
What?
Ugh. That was just bad all around for me. God.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Wasn't exactly good
Win
for.
first. Drew its attention. And then what happened from then, I'm not responsible for.
No, I know.
Are you saying this aloud? Or just out of character?
The
Midori
only
is
thing
brooding.
the character is doing is brooding.
I have went up there and brought you a keg of ale and a thing of meat.
You get no response or reaction. He is brooding. You
I'm
will see him
shoving the
later
meat
eat
in
the
your
food and
face.
drink the meat, but he is not saying
I don't
anything. He is
enjoy that.
brooding.
They are accepting the food. They're just not very happy at the moment.
No,
It could have been worse. Pats him on the back.
don't touch me.
I continue patting him on the back. It could have been worse. They could have healed from your attacks.
They did.
Did they?
Not from my attack, from their own attack.
Well, from their own attack, of course, but it seemed to be the common thing for these type of beasts. Oh well. I don't even have a clue what the hell they're planning to do with that radiant damage. I'm glad I figured that out quick. Why didn't no one tell me that they're going to use radiant that way? Could have done so much worse. Odd variety of my spells require upon that very element. At least your damage didn't go and boost its attack at the very end.
Yeah, that didn't feel good.
See up here?
Why is it that when I am brooding, everyone grovels around
Oh wait, I'm
me?
with my father. Never mind.
Just have an idea of what Vashner might say.
I'm trying to go and make him happy again.
You're trying your best. May not
It's-
succeed.
Failing.
But maybe they care somewhere in the heart of hearts. Alright.
I've got some I've got a keg of ale, I've got a thing of meat.
Don't know where those two are. I don't know where Jodak's going, and Vashner is heading to his father.
We have to destroy it somewhere around here. I'm gonna go check up on the repairs.
Jesus fucking
I
Christ.
invite
Oh my
Jodak
God.
to come with me.
Go back
I
to
like
your
my
ship,
story.
find the other two brooding.
Ta-da! Want some ale? How about some meat?
Why?
No.
Why is it that you people grovel around me when I'm trying to brood?
The sound of ale and meat, you see a couple orcs poke their head on the other side of a door. Like, oh.
Son of a bitch!
I've got enough to share.
The festivities are beginning all around Grumpy Dory.
I am taking my meat and my cup, and I am walking to a locked room. I can escape behind doors. God damn it.
Still hear them outside.
I don't care. I will shove cotton in my ears.
Alright, let's go over the Vashnir.
Son of a bitch.
Vashnir, it's not too much effort. You can find your father.
Let me
How's he looking?
They are in proper battle regalia, but for the most part, they look fine.
Okay. Well, father. Didn't take too long, did we?
To give you a nod. No,
Son
we
of a
weren't having
bitch.
too much of a problem. We were just keeping the siege after all.
Understood. Just not want to really waste time.
But I understand your party went through and found the boss thing and took it down.
Ugly looking abomination. I guess.
Thaddeus, I apologize for the exclamation points.
Okay. Okay.
Well, there's still a couple places on this side of the river if you want to continue your siege tactics otherwise. Well, what is your next objective? Because this is really all you talked about beforehand.
Shit, we were gonna take these and then what, were we gonna storm back downwards afterwards, or were you still going back up? I can't remember.
That's really up to you.
That was like added character. I was trying to remember what we were planning on. I thought we made a plan.
Well, I think the idea was like take all this side of the river away from them. And then other things would work on other things.
We were gonna take the side of the river.
Does that mean that you intend to continue your march downward?
After some rest, I feel like the man could use it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Have yourself some downtime and then, well, probably blockade the river so you can move on the last two areas. Assuming your forces are as competent as they seem to be, you should be able to manage them without too much fuss.
A really good lot. Oddly enough.
We've had some disagreements with the proper militiamen, but that's probably to be expected given their nature.
They've been loyal to me this far.
But if there's aught else, I have a war to run.
Yeah. Don't we all? You take care.
Go about their business.
I hate everything.
I'm gonna sit down and drink at my men.
Just find your way back to the destroyer. It looks like somebody has just
Oh,
found
everybody's drinking on
food
the
and...
ship and not out here?
Well, somehow someone found like some food and drink and brought it onto the ship, and then someone else went, "Oh, these are happening on the ship," and then they found food and drink and brought it onto the ship. So
Yeah, I mean, for the orcs, the fucking destroyer is a gathering point, 100%. 100%.
It's big. It blows stuff up well. It's all they could ever ask for.
It's also where the two other fucking ships are parked.
That too.
I guess it's back to the ship. I'll invite my father if he wants to join.
they seem busy, but you have a nice outing with your men.
I just want to mention, I'm home for even longer. I now have Vashnir 3 life debts. Not just 2. Or 1, even.
Apologize.
I the one who brought him back up?
That is different. And 1, he's classifying you as Vashnir's help. because
I
you are a
am
mercenary.
indeed Bashnir's help.
Yeah.
It's not wrong. I don't really know when exactly I got upgraded from immediate help from just random help, but I'm going with it.
But
Probably the time y'all got the insignia of the band.
Vashnir killed the thing that was going to kill him. That's where the life debt comes from. That's how that works.
Dude, when was the last time I even saw my father? Was it the last time I returned home, which was like forever ago without this armor?
No, you talked to him before you began your,
Oh
March down here.
yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah, down to that one fucking port town you talked to him. Did some battle strategy, marched down here, took like 2 weeks, and then marched back up to help him.
Gotcha. Time to drink.
I mean, the tiefling's nowhere to be seen. But you know why, player-wise.
Yeah.
sorry.
If he asks, I'll be glad.
What?
Oh,
Don't fucking call on me, you hoe. What the fuck do you want?
As you're kind of brooding and sitting there,
Son of a bitch.
you feel a tug. Like, not physically, but just like a desire to go, like, further inspect the treasury.
Okay.
What treasury?
The treasury of this place.
And who is this going for? It's
Fine.
James. Okay.
Are you going off alone, or are you grabbing anyone?
I'm feeling the tug. I'm brooding and want to be alone. What do you think?
Feels like it's time to grab Jodak.
No.
Yeah.
The guy who's been
sounds
failing
like a
stealth
hint.
rolls? Nah, I'm good.
I haven't failed
Sounds
stealth
like a
rolls.
You've been failing dex rolls, which is the same thing.
Dex rolls, yes. Stealth rolls, no.
Anyway, that's a 26 stealth.
As you're stealthing away. Understood. You make your way through. And as you're going through the keep into the actual, like, storage area of it, it doesn't feel right. Like, there's somewhere else you should be going. Might want to make an investigation check or something to that remark.
Okay. I'll make the investigation check. It's 17 total.
Okay. As you are going through, you find a false/secret chamber, because they do that because it's fun.
Yeah, I understand.
And once you're in there in this barely illuminated area, you can see what appears to be a like a cellar door. Opening it up, there is a ladder that goes down into a cave of some sort.
I'll do that.
Going down alone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually keeps asking if you're going down alone, so probably be ringing alarm bells in your head.
Well, that's why I'm saying it, but
The
if you
middle
want to go,
connection with Jodak is still there, right?
I mean, he's the one with telepathy that goes real far, so, like...
How long has it been since this combat started?
Not that long. Combat
Has
took
it been
4...
more than an
No,
hour?
this is probably, like, 2 or 3 hours later.
Oh.
And that connection would have broke, because that connection was
Unless
only
you
for an hour.
re-up it, because you know he's brooding.
I could re-up it, make sure he's not doing anything dumb.
I am brooding.
And brooding. I suppose I could have. I usually just try to keep it up. It's wasting my points on that. Because I have nothing else to use them for.
You're just telepathic and you're going, yeah, I'm just not going to let you have any peace of mind to yourself.
Yeah,
Which,
no. I want to know your every
normal.
thought and desire.
Which is normal. A lot of it was just think emo, and then you got it. I'm gonna rely right now that I'm gonna go on the assumption that I'm a stealthy fucker.
Okay, then for the mechanical purposes, you would have had time to have had a short rest.
Okay, then I'll spend a number of hit points.
Yeah.
Hit dice.
As you are going down the cellar, it kind of opens up into a mine. It looks like maybe. Looking around, it looks like this is very specifically a adamantine locale,
Mm-hmm.
and they are keeping it secret because adamantine. It's not the biggest mining operation, but there's enough for like probably a small group of them to sit there and mine it. Speaking of which, looking around, there are dead bodies. You can assume why.
Yeah.
There's a slight tug going downward. Do you continue?
Sorry, I'm doing math. Yeah.
Okie dokie. Dark vision or torch?
Dark vision.
So then,
I'm a full-fledged tiefling, baby. I got dark vision.
well, yeah, but it affects what colors I'm allowed to say things are.
Bitch, I'll grab Devil's Sight next level up.
It still affects what colors I'm allowed to say things are.
Devil's Sight is 100% pure vision. Hot to 120 feet.
Pretty sure it's dark vision, but you can just see through magical darkness.
No, it is reworded as it's dark vision, but 120 feet, and you see color as normal. Believe me, I've taken Devil's Sight for that exact reason.
Regardless, you
Yeah, sorry.
continue traveling down and come upon an area that doesn't look quite like the rest of the area. Like, it's not dwarven architecture, it looks different.
Different how?
Like a different architecture type entirely, like a ruined style thing in the basement of a different place.
Okay.
You can't recognize the architectural designs.
Huh. Do I have any inkling that they would have said that the stuff in the Forbidden Zone was like ruinsy and stuff?
You probably would have described it in great detail over a night
Long
or
period
something.
of time.
Yes.
We were together for a very long period of time on that march. Does it look anything like they described these ruins?
Insofar as it doesn't look like other things.
Okay. That's abnormal. Very bad. I'm going to send my fucking little feelers out of just, hey, do you have this fucking mental connection up still? I don't know if I'm even talking to myself in my fucking head. What the fuck?
It's tempting to just remain silent.
Well, this is
Very tempting.
This is a different thing than what he would have been normally doing. And also, if you can tell distances, he is quite a bit further away than he was before.
Are you within a mile?
Yes, I am within a mile. I'm pretty sure, because I don't think this city's more than a mile long.
Yeah, your improvised landing zone, i.e. the buildings you squashed on the way down, aren't that far away from the keep.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, it's still up. Are you finished your brooding?
Meet me in the treasury. Or what should be the treasury. Actually, no. Meet me in, and he'll give them the location of the room that he found this hidden chamber in.
Okay.
When did you leave the ship?
Long time ago. Bring everyone. And by that I mean Vashnir.
Oh, okay. forward a message to Fashionir. Hey, grab Ragnar. Actually, I can forward to Ragnar too. Hey, come along
You're
with us.
sitting next to them.
Doesn't matter. He's
I don't
gonna
wanna
use text
talk.
message.
Fucking weirdo.
I can't send emojis, but I can still, just text them. Hey, come with me. We need to sneak out of here. Or just leave.
What's going on?
Dory, that's their name. Dory found a thing, I think. He's asking for help. And apparently he snuck off the ship a while back. So he might be in trouble.
Okay.
He says go to such and such location for such and such reasons. I don't know what reasons.
He just said, meet him here. That's all he said. No, sorry. Meet him here, I found a thing. That's all he said.
Will we effectively have had the short rest?
Yes.
Can I heal with some hit die?
Yes. That's what short rest does. That's why I am currently at 60 hit points.
Alright, okay, I'm gonna do the same then.
Passive perception sucks ass, but stealth is amazing. Oh, God.
I'm gonna go try and meet up with Dory wherever he is.
Confirmation that you're going there. Okay, he told you to try to find a secret room. So, whomever's helming it.
He told them to meet him where he found the secret room.
Okay,
the
so you're
room
going
where
to make your way
he-
back up.
Yes.
Alright. They don't have to then try to figure out how to do the puzzle.
No, I'm not that stupid.
The party convenes.
I'll get my seals back. Cool.
Right. Follow me. And I'm assuming everyone follows.
Mhm.
Cool. I'm gonna show him what you explained to me.
Make your way down there. And then you
Yeah.
come to the precipice of the weird area.
I stopped here before I went any further, because this doesn't look like that. And this is kind of as weird as the shit you explained to me from the Forbidden Zone stuff. So, I wasn't gonna risk it. Figured it best to have, I'm just gonna put my hand on, Vashnir's shoulder. The, wall of metal.
Appreciate it.
I guess I should be honest as well. I felt a pull pulling me this way. Don't know if that's a
You
good
still
thing or a
feel?
bad thing.
You still
Not-
feel?
Yes, I still kind of feel it. It's not like a, you must go this way. It's a, hey, come here, whisper bullshit. It's something I can easily ignore, but I figured it'd be something worthwhile toward the end, and then I come across this, and then I remembered I got stabbed by that, and I'm kind of regretting coming here. But we'll find out what happens.
Trying to be safe.
You first, wall of metal.
It's dark down here, so I won't be able to really see too much, will I?
Turn a fucking torch on.
Well, you said it felt dangerous, so. Alright.
I didn't say it
Torch.
felt dangerous. I said this is weird.
His instincts might
I
be
just
saying
find
it
a
feels
rock
dangerous.
and I just cast light on something.
Cast light on a torch.
He casts. I was gonna say he casts light on Vashnir's chest. Just the
Oh,
metal
Iron
fucking
Man.
chest piece.
Iron Man.
Oh.
As you are eventually continuing downward, you begin to see dead bodies, but these ones don't look dead in the same way that the other guys up top were.
Mm-hmm.
These guys look like they have fallen to puncture wounds of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And continuing forward, you begin to see traces of a white crystal just around the walls and floors.
Mm-hmm.
Does it look like any sort of gem I've seen before?
You can't really tell. It's really semi-transparent. It's showing up random places and like brushing across it. It's very sharp.
That's weird. This is weird. This doesn't
Yeah.
feel normal.
No. Hey, you remember that thing you did when we were deciding on whether we should try to sever the connection with those things? You should try to do that now.
With the crystal?
No, with going deeper in this fucking cave. Come on, man.
That was
Oh,
injecting.
you're right. I was gonna say it's a new day. I was gonna use augury, but I was just gonna put it off when someone said they were using light. So, augury. Let's see. Is it a good idea to continue on through this cave?
For your party, at the end result
For
of
the
this
party.
cave, is it weal or woe? Because of what is at this cave, it's going to say weal and woe, which normally denotes advantage at the cost of danger.
Wow. That means it's not all bad. Look at
It means we're probably gonna have to deal
Some
with something
benefit.
to get the great thing.
Oh shit.
yeah. Maybe. Or
That's
there could be traps
James.
along the way.
That's James speaking. That's
Oh, yeah,
dealing.
no, definitely.
That's dealing with something. Thaddeus.
I
That's why
know.
I
I
left
know
it
what it means.
That's why I left it ambiguous.
Todori, at this point in time, you are getting an overwhelming sense of like encroaching danger. For the duration of you being down here, I will count it as though you have the alert feat.
Okay.
Continuing onward.
This place feels weird, but if he's getting a thing of saying that's a good thing but could be a bad thing, I think we should continue. Everything's weird though. Huh. Am I having a hunch
Continue
over?
we shall.
Am I having a hunch over it all because dwarves mind this shit?
No.
Okay.
Alright. As you begin to go forward, you begin to see more dead bodies. These ones are just actively impaled on, like, crystal things, as though it grew into them.
Change color at all?
No, and they have also yet to decompose.
Okay.
Do you show any other signs that they've been there for a while?
Not per-
As in, they might have not decomposed, but any other signs that
Like-
they might have been old?
Like, do they have an
Without
inch of
clothing.
fucking... Well, no. Do they have, like, an inch of fucking
Would
dust on
you
them?
like
Dust,
to make a
yes.
medicine check?
For
Why
dust?
not?
Well, you don't have an inch of
I
dust.
fail it. I fail it.
And these guys could have died yesterday, an hour ago, or 75,000 years ago.
Because the two don't get you shit.
The crystals are keeping them fresh. Why? I
Wait,
don't know.
no. Oh no, I actually do have a thing for medicine. That's 9.
Okay, so they probably didn't die 75,000 years ago. They seem pretty fresh.
Okay.
I forgot. I actually did have a thing for medicine. Continue onward.
All right. As you
For my own
continue,
sanity.
What?
This is for my own sanity
Alright.
because I don't want to regret thinking something and not doing it. Can I just throw a dagger, one of my psychic daggers, at one of the walls?
At
One of the
the
crystals are impaled in someone.
at one of the crystals. Okay.
Yeah.
It phases through. It's a rock.
Okay. Just making sure.
Okay.
That's
Wanted to
all.
make sure it wasn't actually alive.
Make sure it wasn't live, that it wasn't, sentient.
All right. Carrying forward, you eventually come to an area where you can actually make out a scene. You can see a stark white light, very dim but present, inside of what appears to be a large crystal. Additionally, inside the crystal, you can make out, like, what seems to be a humanoid form, but it's composed entirely out of crystal. And where there would normally be arms, there's just these big, giant, stabby spears. And it's in a combat pose. You can't see if there's anything it's supposed to be combating, though. And everything's inside a big block of crystal at the moment, so it's kind of hard to make out the individual shapes. You can only really tell because of, like, edges and things like that.
Anyone else get the idea that that thing's gonna come alive and try and kill us?
How big is the block?
The block itself is probably about 25 by 25.
Feet?
Yes,
Okay.
it's quite large.
I'm gonna. I'm not gonna try to throw a dagger as if to stick it in the block, but I'm gonna throw a dagger at the block just to see something. I just want to see if it bounces off the block, basically.
Okay. Toss your dagger, it tonks off the block. You can see a slight, like, spiky protrusion where the dagger impacted, but
Okay.
it then quickly retreats.
Yeah, don't touch
I want to
that.
try hitting it with my dagger. Oh, my mace.
I wouldn't get too close to that if I were you.
Is everyone going closer? Just him.
I'm not going
On second
close.
thought, after he says that, I back away again.
Fair enough.
I just tonked it lightly with a dagger and a crystal protruded out of it like it tried to attack something. Nah, I'm good. That dagger can also stay right the fuck where it is.
Just on the
Wait,
ground.
Wait, do I have mage hand? No, I don't. Fuck. Okay. I don't fucking care. Fuck. I'll lose a dagger. I don't give a shit.
Okay. As you are going forward, you actually begin to pick up a pale blue light,
Mm-hmm.
but it's emanating lightly from Ashnir, it seems. But the problem is that it is then being caught by the crystal things and being funneled around the area. As this is happening, the large block itself makes a large cracking noise, and Tadori,
Mm-hmm.
you can see a big-ass crystal spear heading directly for Vashnir that Vashnir is unable to acquire as a threat due to the nature of how it's currently
how this
blinding him
works.
and doing things.
You know how this works, Eric.
You say whatever it is you want to do.
The spear isn't hitting Vashnir.
Alright.
Can't you just pull him out of the way?
The spear isn't hitting Vashnir.
Well, it wouldn't hit him if you pull him out of the way.
Knee-jerk reaction. You step in the way.
It
Alright.
could go right through
It's a
you
knock.
and into Vashnir.
This boy has a
And then
life
two people are
debt.
dead.
He's got to do his job.
Yeah.
He wants to die. Okay. Good on you.
So, Vashnir, you're walking through, you hear a crack, and then you look up, and there is a jut of crystal probably stopping about 3 or 4 inches in front of your eye. And the vast majority of it is impaled through Tadori, who takes a lot of damage, but it's not enough to kill you, so we don't need to worry about it.
Is it enough to down me?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Well, that's one down.
And And as this event happens, you can then see the little white light inside this thing glow exponentially brighter. And all the crystalline structures around it begin to crumble to dust, including the one that just fucked you right up.
I think we should leave.
There's now a soft glow coming from where the big block used to be. Nothing is there, including the crystal person in there, and Tadori is bleeding out onto the earth, into the earth.
Yeah.
I
The
should
block
heal
is
him up,
gone.
but
I heal him.
You can be healed.
Yeah, my literal next question is, does the healing work?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
How much do you heal me for? Whoever's doing it.
I
I
need
don't
to find
care.
D4.
Healing
Stop
word.
throwing those away.
Here you go, bud.
Pack of
That's
dust.
6 damage. I mean, I mean, not damage,
He
healing.
steps on
Take
your head
6
to make sure you're
healings.
dead.
Double tap. Got ya. Ow.
I still have some dust bag.
Take 6 healing and a few potions.
Probably don't need to.
I wake up. That's enough right now. Thank you.
That's still a hole in you. It's quite painful, but there is a light glow emanating from the other side of the room.
I think we should leave now.
Do I have that same pull?
Yes.
Is it coming from the glow?
Yeah.
I'm going.
All right.
are you sure you want to do that? You kind of just
He
got
moves
into
forward
at
heedless, I'm
random.
assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Put a hand on his shoulder, he's resigned himself to death. Time to go.
You pick up this small thing there, and as you do so, it begins to emanate very, very brightly. And so does a blue light coming from Vashnir. At which point in time, resonation
see this
occurs. You restore 30 HP, which is nice.
Woo!
And you have a new toy.
Am I seeing this light too?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Matter of
Is
fact,
it
it is
radiating from
interacting
the-
with yours.
My stone?
Yes.
Ow. Ow. Shit. Ow.
You good?
Just Ragnar
My
over
cat
there,
is
not
attacking
paying
my butt.
attention, steps onto one of the little spiky crystal things in the ground.
It
Are
felt
you
like
good
that,
though,
yeah.
Dylan?
My foot was next to the cat, and the cat took it for a toy.
So exactly that thing I just said.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty
Good
much.
call, Eric.
Is
I
are
just
you all right?
I just hold the I'm guessing stone in my hand
Yes.
and go, huh. Well, I found a thing.
It's the same as mine, just
They
different.
gonna try and kill us?
Not yet.
Good enough for me.
Anywhere else this cave goes?
Not a toy.
And is the pull
Stop that.
gone?
The pull is no longer pulling, and this is effectively the deepest part of this cave.
Okay.
Looking at it, it looks like, well, you could probably piece together how all this has happened, but meh.
If you want to explain it, that's fine. I think James can understand.
Somebody can insight to try to figure out the scenario that happened here.
My insight is pretty okay, so I'll do it if no one else does.
I was going to.
Go for it. Absolutely.
I have a 21.
Okay. So the mine was
I
up
rolled a
top.
14.
That was probably just so that they could get the rare material. But it's possible that whatever's down here was causing the rare material to be more likely to be up top. Eventually they broke through. Found this thingy down here, and then didn't really know what to make of it. Due to the freshness of the bodies, it looks like this was recent, probably after the parasites moved in, that they actually got down here and started trying to crack this thing open.
And then the crystal fought back.
Yes.
See. Understood.
And why did it try to attack us?
Because it thought we were the same invaders as the other ones, and when I proved that I was not the same, and I risked my life for yours, I unlocked a thing. That's why.
Accurate.
Yeah, thank you for that.
I still owe you 2, but your thanks are appreciated.
Ow! 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 Ow!
Move your
fuck is
foot
with my
away
cat?
from the cat.
I was here first.
That
going
is your
to
problem.
Assume you guys make your way out of the mine before any more egregious foot injuries occur.
Yeah.
Alright. And with you
And the
guys,
crystal is out of my chest, right?
it was part of the stuff that disintegrated.
Okay.
It looks like it may have helped you heal, as a matter of fact.
Okay. Good. I'm gonna keep holding the stone in my hand as we walk out.
Outright? Okay. Eventually it does
Not
stop.
outright, but like it's in my hand. I'm just not looking at it while walking. I'm just holding it, not putting it in a bag or nothing.
But eventually it does stop, like, glowing
Glowing.
brightly.
Yeah. Also, if
Have an
they
effect
didn't,
when they're close together.
Yeah.
The 2 stones.
It did that at the initial, and if you want to play with it, you can. But as of this time,
the
nobody's
cave.
really focusing on it, so it's not gonna do the thing.
Out of this cave. Also, if they didn't notice it, adamantine on the way out.
Animation?
The strongest metal in the D&D universe.
It's real
Oh
terrible.
yeah, I'm grabbing some.
Is that what
Picking
that
up a
metal is?
pick.
Chrysalis?
Here's what Dagon's armor is made out of.
That is adamantine. Yes.
Are you personally picking up a pick, or are you going to just send some orky boys down here to take whatever they can grab?
Oh yeah.
I mean, never mind.
And then the boys?
I'm not gonna say. Send in the boys.
Okay. So you guys make your way out of here, make your way back to the ship, and then you're like, well, you can tell 'em.
You want it, not me. You go. What the fuck?
Hey guys.
Yeah?
You guys want some better weapons and shit?
Yeah.
Is that a mantine in those mines?
He looks slightly confused.
Real hard metal.
Oh,
Takes,
Oh,
I'm
good
gonna-
shit.
It doesn't break at all. I'm gonna tank Vashnir's armor. Same stuff made out of that.
fashion your armor, no adamantine.
Stronger than
Armor,
this.
Animation.
The important
Is
part
it
is
not?
shiny
Oh.
things.
Yeah, strong ass metal. I got confused when Medina said my armor's made out of that.
That's for his other character.
Yeah,
Somebody
I don't
gonna go
fucking
show
know.
him how the fuck to get down there, because otherwise they're gonna run into the secret door, and then there's going to be a collective brain cell going,
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll take him down.
Oh god damn it! I was gonna have Jodak do it so we could play with our toys, bitch. Damn it!
Oh.
But suggest I should go do it because I can still talk to people while I'm gone.
That works too.
Willfully. So keep track of what you're doing.
But I guess it's too late now because he went to walking.
I said I would take him down, and say I did just yet.
you have the conversation, then you send Jodak.
Yes.
Alright. Most of them go off to go find something hard to hit something harder with. They don't really know how it's gonna work, but they're gonna try their best anyway.
Hey Vashnir, I'll show you yours I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Okay. Let's have a chuckle. And he's gonna pull the stone out.
I'm gonna get the stone I have closer.
Focusing on it to make it
is.
glow.
Sure.
It glow. Then the other one glow. Stark
Anything
white
else?
and light blue.
Nothing else?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Are you focusing on yours to make it do that? Or am I just focusing on mine and it's doing that?
Sorry, I was eating a cookie.
Fair enough. It's
So
very
then the
distracting.
obvious answer is he was not.
Yeah.
Yeah, focus on it.
Well,
Okay.
whatever we have, they are at least interacting with each other, which means I guess they are at least in some parts similar. So there's that. As to what this is, I have no idea, but I'll figure it out.
It took me a little bit to get linked in with mine.
Anyway, I've been stabbed through the body 3 times today. I'm gonna go take a nap, because
When do the innuendo stop?
that's a lot of mental anguish that I'm just not okay with right now. Make sense?
Makes sense. Let's get your
Yeah.
rest up.
If you need me, I'll be napping. And he absolutely lied. He is going to go study the stone for a few hours before he takes a sleep.
Okay. So I'm going to send you an item page. The rest of you need to figure out what your ending's going to be, like another couple siege things, and then just that's it. Or do you have a greater goal in mind? And we will probably wrap a lot of stuff up next time, unless things take longer than they should.
Well, now you can get rid of the purple that's on that part of the map.
Yeah, but look at all the rest of the purple.
I know.
Little bit for a
So,
lot.
anything for closing before I stops the recording?
I found a thing and got stabbed 3 times.
Yeah, you took a lot of pain today, but now you can
The non-tank was a tank.
doing your best, buddy.
Ow.
Now you know how Matt apparently feels in the other campaign.
That's not
Dylan,
my fault.
I had a barbarian and a fucking fighter. I know how Matt
Listen,
feels.
I know I hit the people that
He's a squishy character.
are
and he
squishiest, but
fight
normally it's because they draw attention to themselves or are sitting there secluded and alone. It happens.
Hey.
back. 2 tanks
Was-
hid behind this squishy person because they had long range weaponry.
It was not my fault.
You
that
should
I
have
was
gone
a
later
bug.
in the turn initiative.
It was not my fault that I went first. Tori stepped forward like, that my friends will join me, and then they didn't.
Well, they did, but the problem is it went first and it went roar. Alright, we're out. You bet.
Bye.
Goodbye.